Good afternoon, remarkable ladies and gentlemen. Most welcome to today's session. This is the final session of the CodeHack training, of the CodeHack training for Young Women 2021 project, and it has been an awesome journey. We have really thrived, seen you ladies thrive from knowing nothing about technology and acquiring skills in technology and even creating solutions. And the aim of this event, of course, is for us to be able to celebrate you, first of all, to celebrate all of you coders or CodeHack girls who managed to reach or who managed to be selected to participate in this program. It was a really rigorous process that really enabled, truncated a lot of ladies, but you were able to apply and be among the top. So we celebrate all of you. Okay, my name is Joanne. I'm Joanne Absoba, the Director of Professional Development at Pwani Techno Girls. And we have an exciting program lineup for you, remarkable ladies and gentlemen, as we are starting this program. Now, just to mention, the CodeHack program or the CodeHack training was focusing on young women to acquire skills in the web application development, mobile application development, digital marketing. And then after acquiring those skills, they can be able to apply and create mobile application solutions based on the skills that they have acquired. And these solutions are prototypes that you young women really worked hard and made them possible. So congratulations to all of you. And these solutions were actually focused on the SDG areas of health. We have also education, zero hunger, and access to information as well. These are the areas that were being focused on, and our director is going to just speak about that in a short while. Great. So we are going to have an exciting program for you. And just to give you in summary, we are going to have opening remarks from our executive director, and then all the facilitators, the amazing facilitators who made sure that this program is possible, are going to at least share their piece to introduce themselves. And then we will have the project overview from our executive director. She's going to speak about how the CodeHack cohort solutions have been able to go through this process. And then, now this is the exciting part. Today we have an amazing, remarkable woman in technology called Miss Laura Chite. And ladies, watch and learn. Okay, watch and learn. This is a very powerful yet humble woman in technology who has really thrived in the technology field, but yet very willing and always very supportive to programs that support women, especially to Pwani Techno Girls. Now, she is going to be our guest speaker today. Watch out for that. Pay keen attention to that. She's very special to us. Great. And then we are going to introduce the remarkable judges. We've journeyed with these judges. They are in the field of technology, and they have been able to select the semi-finalists, okay? They have been able to select the semi-finalists, that's the top 8. But remember, ladies, remember what we said. As much as the semifinalists have been selected, we still have a post-mentorship that will focus on all of you, okay? So take this, congratulate the others, but also take this as an opportunity to also congratulate yourself for reaching this far, okay? Great. Now we have the presentation after we select or after we announce the semifinalists, we will have them present, and then the judges are going to be given a few minutes to select the best 3, and the best 3 can be able to give their remarks. And then you ladies, given a chance, you can be able to also speak a little bit about how your experience has been of the program. And then we will close the session. We are excited that we will close the session. Now, without further wasting time, I want to welcome our executive director for her opening remarks. Karibu.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen who managed to join us today, both on Zoom and also on live Facebook. So as just John said, my name is Ruth Kaveke. I'm the director and also co-founder of Pwani Techno Girls. and I'm very delighted to join you today. And since we started CodeHack in 2020, when the pandemic started, it was, we can all remember, especially in 2020 when things were really very tough, movement was restricted. But as a women tech organization, we felt that this is an opportunity to be able to reach more young girls and young women who've always wanted to be part of our programs, but because of distance, they're not able to do that. So we started the program in 2020, and we called out for an application online. And for the first time, we received a very overwhelming number. We wanted to train 150, and we received almost 20,000 applications. That was a very tough job for the team at Pony Techno Girls and the selection committee to be able to go through. So we went back and searched. We felt like we really left so many girls. Although we were able to reach the 150, we felt that we really left so many girls across Kenya, that is from Kilifi, Mombasa, Nairobi, Kisumu, Lamu, and Nakuru. So we decided that we work very hard to ensure that this year again, we are able to bring the program back. And through the support of Equals and BMZ, we were able to come in and do the program again. And this year we've trained 152 to 155 young women since we started around April, and this is the final cohort. And we've been training young women in cohorts, that is cohort 1, cohort 2, and cohort 3. And if you could notice, even during the trainings, we decided to make the trainings very smaller, and still even after making them smaller, we divide them into 2 in a way that we have 2 facilitators who are able to take you through the training. So it is my belief, and I'm very confident that yes, the training was very intense. It's 5 weeks, it's a lot of work, but we are Pony Techno Girls, we are so impressed by the hard work you've all put. Even throughout the hackathon, we could see some of you staying even until 2 a.m., 3 a.m., just to be able to do your projects, and also your constant asking questions and also getting support. That has really been very eye-opening for us, especially as an organization. This really motivates us to continue supporting you, and also to our remarkable facilitators. You've really been great. And the team at Pony Techno Girls has really worked very hard to ensure this happens. And to our remarkable Joanne, who has really been taking lead of the program to ensure that everything is okay, and also training and supporting the young women. This has really been great. And without much further ado, let me just share like a little bit about the program, CodeHack. Please let me know if you can see my screen. One second. Okay. Give me 1 minute, I will share. Okay, so I hope you can still see my screen. Thank you so much, Joanne, for confirming. So I just want to take you through an overview of the entire program, the CodeHack edition training. So as we started, Joanne and I, we talked about the program. It's a virtual program, but before we started the virtual program, we've been training young women at the coastal region, especially girls from humble families or humble backgrounds who've just finished high school and they do not have an opportunity to excel in technology, but very passionate. But when the pandemic came, we got an opportunity to extend. So we've been training girls across 6 counties in Kenya, that is Nakuru, Mombasa, Kilifi, Nairobi. Yeah, and even despite us reaching through the 6 counties, there's also a great demand for us to be able to scale. And we believe that we'll be able to reach more girls and young women in future. And we target young women aged between 17 to 28 years during the application. And we always call for an application where everyone applies, the judging committee goes through the applications, and then the best are being selected. It's always very tough, but we always ensure that we get the most deserving young women in the program. So In last year, we trained 150, as I mentioned, and this year again, we've also trained 152 to 155. And what are some of the skills that the young women have been acquiring? That is web development using Flutter and also Codula mostly, especially on the beginning stage. And then during the post-mentorship, they're going to acquire skills on Flutter and even Android development, and even further their skills in web and digital marketing. Okay, so the program objective has been able to instill these skills in mobile, web, and digital marketing to the young women we train, so that they're able to compete in the growing digital economy. And some of the focus areas, I think my slide is going backwards. Okay, yeah, so there are some of the SDGs that we are focusing on, that is gender equality, education, health, and zero anger. So we ensure that the young women participating in the program are able to align themselves in those SDGs, so that they develop solutions aligned on those areas. And some of the young women who've been able to get to the semi-finalists, who we are going to hear their solutions, you are going to learn how they've been able to generate solutions around these areas. And then towards the end, we are going to award 10 innovative ideas. And these are ideas that are going to be moved to the the finalists, and we are going to continue supporting them. And just as Joanne said, it doesn't mean that if you're not in the semi-finalists, you are not going to get any support from us. So what we will ensure, provided you have the passion and you're motivated to continue building on your solution and working on your solution, we will support you. Yes, and we'll ensure that you get like further support apart from just building your app and finishing and also putting it on the Play Store. We look for different partners, different stakeholders to come and ensure that you're able to put your solutions into market, get customers, and also be able to generate revenue and also create employment for other young women, which is something that we've always aimed. Apart from just gaining the skills, these skills should push you to the next level. So that is a brief overview of the CodeHack program and the girls and young women we've been able to train. Thank you so much, Joanne.
Wow, thank you very much. That's our executive director. And that was remarkable. Ladies, as you've heard, we will pay attention, keen attention to all of your solutions and just mentor you all through to ensure that you have made them possible. And remember, we also have, like, this program started last year, so during the post-mentorship, you will have also some members from last year's 2020. It was really a tough time for them, but they've been patient up to this time, and they're very willing to continue with their projects as well. Great. Now, I want to introduce the facilitators, some of the amazing facilitators who made this possible, who are there to support this program. I want to call on Miss Latifa Noor. Miss Latifa Noor, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Awesome. The floor is yours.
Oh, yeah. So thank you so much. I hope everyone is okay, keeping it safe. Me niko babysitting this small creature here. So I can't have my video on. So I'm really excited. It was a really exciting session, cohort 3. For me, I enjoyed it. Everyone was so punctual. Apart from a bit hiccup that we had, but apart from that, everyone, it was great. The ladies were very excited, ready to learn new things. And sometimes they'll find the session a bit boring, but they were always there. So I really appreciate them. And I really appreciate you, Madam Joan, for the amazing work that you've done, for always being there for the girls. For me, you are my role model, as you know, you, Ruth, and Aisha. So I really thank you for inspiring me and believing in us that we can inspire more girls into technology. So thank you so much. And Everyone have a blessed Sunday and Saturday and Sunday. For me, that's it. It was just an amazing day, and I really learned a lot from everyone, where people used to have their video on, when they're having their babies there, so multitasking. It was just amazing. For me, it was just like someone who is just having a superpower. So it was a great session, and I really enjoyed every single bit of it.
Wow. Wow, that is remarkable. That is from the amazing Miss Latifa, one of the amazing facilitators of the CodeHack training. She's also the director of communications at Pwani Techno Girls. And yeah, we are super excited that she was able to make sure that this program is possible. I also want to give a shout out to our deputy director, Miss Aisha Abdul Kadir. Unfortunately, she won't speak at this time, but want to say that I want to thank you, Miss Aisha, because she has given her time, her effort, and her skills to make sure that this program is possible and to make sure that this program is running as smoothly as possible. So those are the amazing facilitators. We have the amazing facilitators for Cohort 2 and Cohort 1 who were in the previous sessions. We want to say also thank you because you have made this program possible as well. Great. Now, we want to go now to the moment that we have all been waiting for. I want to just share my screen because of this moment. I want to make sure that you guys get to understand who I am talking about. Great. Awesome. I hope you guys can be able to see my screen. Fantastic. So let me just check that into presentation mode. Great. Now, today we have an amazing guest speaker, and our guest speaker today is called Miss Laura Chite, and she is the CEO at CIO East Africa, a leading magazine for the information and communication technology industry in Africa. Laura is one of the world's best communicators and marketers. She is a gifted creative with a wealth of expertise and keen intelligence. She is also the founder of Hanovation, a program that supports and develops women in IT leadership positions. And without further ado, drum rolls. Please welcome Ms. Laura Chite. Karibu sana.
Wow, that was an amazing welcome. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is a pleasure to be here. You know, I'm always willing to support Pwani Techno Girls and Ruth from the moment I met her as I participated at an event in Mombasa. And I just was so blown away by what she's trying to do. It's not an easy task. It's a good thing to see that the program is growing from strength to strength. And it is important for those of us women in the professional space to be able to support such programs so that we have more and more of you ladies taking up careers in STEM. So Ruth, thank you so much for inviting me to do this. I'm totally honored. It being a Saturday, and I take my Saturdays very seriously, you must be special to me, you and Pwani Techno Girls. Congratulations to the ladies who participated in this third CodeHack program. Wishing you all the best. I was just listening to some of the statistics that were being thrown around by Ruth as she was giving her opening remarks, and it is amazing how young ladies are embracing technology more and more and thinking about how to solve world issues, social problems using technology. This, I must tell you, is exciting, and it has been a long journey with all this happening. And to be able to also do this across different counties in Kenya, this is the power of technology because of scaling, you know. It makes it possible for such programs to be run. So well done to the organization, organizing team for doing this. I'm so proud of you, and you've done a fantastic job. So I was given a very complicated topic to speak about by Ruth and the team. on a Saturday after having a very busy week, but I will give it a shot. And the reason why I say it's busy because, Ruth, I don't know if you're aware, but I have moved on from CIO East Africa after it became CIO Africa. By next week, you should be seeing my announcement on my new role. But now I've moved into an organization that works with people who are disadvantaged in the society. That's girls, youth, and persons with disabilities from a technology perspective. And this is a personal passion for me, hence my starting Innovation, the Women in IT Leadership Program. So I'm very excited to do this, and I continue, and I hope we can continue partnering as I move into my new role. So looking at the topic that you've given me, I try to think a little bit around my audience and, what am I going to speak about that will make sense? And I hope what I'll share in the next couple of minutes will make sense to all of you, will encourage you, will help you continue focusing on thinking about solving social issues and world issues and aligning to the SDG programs and making sure that we achieve where we want to go by 2030. So why is innovation important today, and why do we keep talking about this? And I don't know how many of you did some research and wondered why we are always talking about innovation, especially from a technology perspective. Innovation creates a space for growth. It gives you competitive advantage over anybody else, okay? And we know how it is already competitive out there, and especially more so for us women, and more so in these times of the pandemic. Innovation is about disruption, okay? We know technology is disrupting everything. We cannot continue doing things the way we're doing it the old way. You saw how there was a boom from during the pandemic, e-commerce, people's businesses were able to remain sustained and everybody moved online, So it creates disruption. It's creating disruption in all sorts of industries, insurance, manufacturing, education. You saw how we all had to go to school online and we just had to find a way of doing it. I would see people struggling on their phones. Ruth would tell me how she's partnering Safaricom to send data out so the programs can continue, things like that. So yes, it created some disruption. As you ladies have been doing, you've been trying to solve problems using technology and innovation. So this is the importance of innovation. And you're not caught up in a little space when you're trying to solve the problems. You have the opportunity to expand your thinking, reach out to others, network, look for people to contribute ideas to solving the problems you're trying to solve. Then there's the creative part. You have had the opportunity to be creative, what we call creative development. As we do know, women or ladies, we're very creative in our way of thinking. It's natural for us. So how do we combine that when we're being innovative to be able to solve problems? And then, of course, there's the big thing, which is the use of social media. The importance of innovation is that you can use social media to push out whatever it is you're working on, to be able to communicate further and reach more people. So why is it important for us women to innovate? I'll tell you, and unfortunately, this is the truth, and it is the hard truth that we have to deal with as women. A lot of our careers have been around administrative roles, okay? And with technology disrupting the world today, most of our roles are becoming redundant. And we have been caught up in administrative roles because of culture, and that's one of the biggest things. We've not maybe the last 10 years or the last 15 years is when women have slowly started taking up technical roles that are more challenging. But the truth of the matter is, if you look back at our parents and all that, they all did administrative roles. So for us to be able to survive in the 4th industrial revolution and be able to be competitive in the future of work, we have to look at innovation as a way for us to survive, okay? Transform the way we think, change our mindsets, and start thinking about how we can take up new roles and transform ourselves from an innovative perspective. So we need a larger role as women from an innovation perspective. And why is that? It's because the power of diversity helps to improve performance, okay? Diverse groups solve problems better. Diverse groups have better ideas. Diverse groups make solutions more, have a better impact and a bigger scope than when it's just a small group of people, or when it's only men, or when it's only women. So we add flavor to whatever solution is being thought of. Secondly, we are more social sensitive. If you think, and in fact, I'd really like to see some of the projects that have come up today. You know, when women think about solving problems, and apologies to the gentlemen who are in this session, but when women think about solving problems, we think about solving problems that have social impact. You know, how will my child go to school better? How will my child have better nutrition? Okay, how can my child socialize in a safe environment? How can I make life more, what is it called? Make a wholesome life for my family and my child, you know? So we're always thinking about social issues that need to be solved. And the interesting thing is that it's first social, then the money follows after that. So this is our nature, you know? So we think about, we are very social, we are social sensitive and aware of problems in the world today. How do I bring water to the home, you know, so that I walk less distances? How do I make sure I save the world today, or we plant more trees? So that's how we think, and we think long term. And then we have a very strong listening skill. We listen, and we listen to find a solution. We are not quick to jump in. If somebody's expressing themselves, we're actually better listeners, okay? So even as we're listening, we're trying to think about how do we fix that problem, you know? Or if it's just listening, we're just listening to give each other comfort or give other people comfort. So it's in our nature to be able to think about better solutions innovatively because we listen better. We are great collaborators, okay? It doesn't matter to us who's at the table, whether it's a senior person, a junior person, whether it's a child contributing, whether it's a man, you know, it doesn't matter. We collaborate better in whatever environment we've been thrown into. And if you think about it, when you're trying to be innovative or come up with a solution around something, it's a combination of ideas that help come up with an optimal solution than just an individual idea. Yeah. So when we take up all these things, and if you look at why it is important for us to play a larger role, if you look at all these reasons as to why we must come together and why it is important for us to be more involved, you will see that some of the ideas that have come out today are actually amazing, and they are all encompassing. So how should you take advantage of the digital space as an innovator? The world has become a global village. We've always been talking about the global village maybe for the last 10 years, but let me tell you, it has even become a global homestead because of technology, because of the pandemic. We have no choice. We are all operating on top of each other. You know, it's like if you're in a busy area and you put on your Uber app or your little cab app, if you look at the number of cabs in the CBD or in the middle of town, wherever you come from, there are so many of them, you know, you're spoiled for choice, yeah? As opposed to the people in the outer world who it's 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. But if you even open your Google Maps and you're looking for a shop or something like that, and you're in a busy area, there's so many of them around that area when you're looking for something. So this is how the world has become today, okay? It has become a global homestead. Secondly, there's a big shift towards women today, okay? How are we taking advantage of it? And proudly, don't let this opportunity go away. As women, we must embrace the fact that the attention and the spotlight is on us. There are so many opportunities for us. We should not be shying away from those opportunities, okay? So we must take advantage of them, and we must take advantage of them fearlessly from the comfort of our homes or wherever we are because of the power of technology. So let's be innovative and be aware of what's happening around us and take advantage of it. So how do you take advantage of it? There's something called social media marketing, okay? Push out your content on social media marketing. Go online and see what are people talking about? What are the issues people are talking about? How can they be addressed? Because the information is coming to you now. You don't have to go out and look for it. Wherever you are, as you're busy on WhatsApp, you know, talking to your friends, chatting, whatever, look at some of the things that are being addressed globally today and see how you can plug into those and be innovative around them. Secondly, there's something called a digital marketplace. I'd really like to see, and this is part of, I'm bringing this in advance it will be also part of my closing remarks. The digital marketplace exists. Ladies have come up with amazing solutions. Whether you're number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it doesn't matter, okay? But what are you gonna do with your innovative idea that you've come up with today to take it to the next level? Don't just sit with it. What are you gonna do with it, okay? You have the opportunity of a global platform because of technology. Take advantage of the global platform. Look for a mentor somewhere. Look for opportunities to pitch somewhere, okay? Look for funding. Look for ways to improve whatever you've come up with out of this program. We have remote opportunities. If it's jobs, yeah, if it's somebody giving you feedback, whatever it is, remote opportunities exist because we are in the digital space today. So take advantage of the remote opportunities. The reason why we have great connectivity and the reason why we are called the Silicon Savannah is because we can reach anyone, anywhere in the world on any device. We have affordable rates to get online. So take advantage of those remote opportunities. There's all sorts of ways you can take advantage of what you've learned from this CodeHack training and get a job somewhere or apply yourself somewhere and make a few shillings somewhere. Coding, website and content management systems, databases, servers, all sorts of opportunities exist today. They don't have to take the whole day, you know. You may be busy doing something else during the day, but you can do 2-3 hours and make extra bucks by being delivering or offering your services online. Go to websites like Upwork and see what they have to offer for you, you know, so you can make some extra money and start saving and planning for your future. You know, there's always something you're planning for. Mentorship, take advantage of the digital space. There are so many women out there who are willing to mentor you. There's a program that Hanovation has plugged into called Wenters, which is about women mentoring each other, okay? And it's a global program. It is free. Any of you can sign up for it and get mentorship from other women across the globe and be able to give you feedback on whatever it is, give you guidance, you know, if you're interested in a career in technology. And remember, when I talk about a career in technology, I'm not talking about being a techie. You can be a marketing person in technology just as I am. I'm not a techie, but out of interest, I did, you know, because technology was so hot and it's so dynamic, I developed an interest and I am where I am today. And then I've talked about pitching opportunities. Look for events across the globe. Yeah, look for programs across the globe because they are sitting online where you can pitch whatever you've come up with, where you can get an interview so that you can take advantage of the fact that the world has become a global village and you can apply whatever it is you have learned out of this program. So why did they pick SDG goals and innovation? So from what I heard, it's gender equality, education, health, access to information, and zero hunger. And I kind of feel this has got something to do with the challenges that women have today. And maybe this is why they were picked, I don't know. But globally, innovation is known as the big accelerator, okay? It is the game changer across the globe. So businesses must innovate in order for them to survive. Services like public sector must innovate in order for them to survive, okay? And the new technologies have the potential to fundamentally alter the cost of achieving progress, okay? Cost and time, very important. Remember, time is money. So it's a chicken and egg story, but innovation can help us from that perspective. That's why it is important for innovation. Innovation is critical to advancing the SDGs. And I have a feeling that's why these are the different topics that were picked for you to focus on. They're the different SDGs goals that were picked for you to focus on. Okay, so don't think the exercise you've taken part in is just another exercise. It's not. It's actually important globally that will make a difference, that will have an impact. And that's why I am telling you, go online and see where can you plug in with the training that you've gotten through this whole program to make a difference to the world. Remember, the SDGs are universal, okay? They're interconnected and they're exponential in nature. They present a roadmap and the SDGs have to be achieved by 2030. And the reason why is to generate peace and share prosperity on a healthy planet, but also opens up $12 trillion in market opportunities. So where are you in plugging into that $12 trillion in market opportunities? So you're solving a problem. That's where you started from. But at the end of the day, we all have bills to pay. So how are you plugging into that opportunity that will be created out of the program that you've just participated in? Okay? So companies that sign up for SDGs or are part of the SDGs program is for 3 reasons. You have to have a new mindset. I talked about the 4th industrial revolution, and this new mindset is not about companies. It also boils down to you. It comes down to us as individuals. Do you have an agile mindset? Are you thinking forward? And getting involved in this program actually helps you to think ahead and think forward. This is the best thing about this. Your minds have been opened. So don't close them. Adopt a new mindset and be the one to make an impact or a difference. You have built new and are trying new business models that will make a difference to the world. They are new. Whatever you've come up with is not something that existed before. Please remember that. You have been creative. You have listened. You've been innovative. It's new. Don't take it lightly. Let's try and see if we can get them to trial phase. Okay? And finally, you have developed and have the probability of deploying disruptive technologies. This is not a light one. Remember, I said innovation is the game changer. It is going to disrupt the world. Are you part of that journey with whatever you've come up with from this program that you've been having for the last couple of weeks? So in conclusion, there's an organization known as the United Nations Global Compact. And I need all of you ladies to go and check up on this, okay? It's a principle-based framework for businesses, and it states 10 principles in the areas of human rights, labor, the environment, and anti-corruption, okay? So what happens is that companies are brought together with the UN agencies, labor groups, and civil society to change the world and to help achieve the SDGs. So why is this important to you? So if you look at the 4 areas I talked about, human rights, labor, environment, and anti-corruption. From a labor perspective, we're trying to get as many women as possible to get into the employment space or to become business owners. The only way we can flatten the curve is through technology, okay? Through technology, being disruptive and being innovative. So this program is very, very important. And if you think about your journey through CodeHack, you have come up and have been innovative around things that personally affect us women and affect our mothers, affect our grandmothers, affect our children, and affect our sisters, and affect your brothers and sisters, okay? So think about what you've come up with and think about how it's going to make a difference. The second thing that I think is very personal to me is about the environment. This is where we live today, ladies and gentlemen. We need to take care of our environment. Yeah, and how do we use technology and innovative ways to make sure that our environment remains sustainable? And from a human rights perspective, we are victims of that. Can technology address that issue? So after I've challenged you like that, looking at what you are focused on for this CodeHack, you have created disruptive technologies, which are solutions to global issues that can easily solve challenges that nations are facing today, okay? And remember, nations are made up of people like you and I. We are the ones that make up the nations. I would like to challenge you by asking you, what are your plans with these brilliant solutions that you've come up with? That's food for thought. Thank you very much for your audience. I am honored to have been here today. Take care of yourselves and enjoy the rest of the session. Keep safe.
Wow, wow. That was the remarkable Laura. I I don't know what to say. I wish there were drum rolls here and claps and everything, but thank you so much. That was remarkable. Thank you very much. And I just want to mention that with remarkable women like Laura, they've been able to support the programs that we do at Polytechnic Girls. And I just want to say that the moment like she was speaking about you ladies grabbing opportunity, that really sunk in, because I remember in the CodeHack program, that is in the CodeHack program last year, we had one lady, she's just one of our many success stories in this program. She's called Hazel. And because of the CodeHack program, she applied to become a developer at IBM. IBM, one of the leading technologies in the world. And with that solution, she's not only working on IBM, she takes her mobile application, the idea that she had, and applied for funding, and she's going for it. Like right now, she's really doing well. So as you have been encouraged, continue grabbing for these opportunities, continue making disruptive solutions. And with these solutions, what are you going to do? It doesn't matter, because you're going to announce the semis in the next few minutes. I hope it does not discourage you if you're not in the semis, so that you can still continue working on these solutions. So thank you very much, Ms. Laura. That is very encouraging. And it's an honor to always have you. Awesome. Great. Now we are going to the next phase of the program, and we are going to introduce our remarkable judges. These judges have journeyed with us from cohort 1 to cohort 3. They are women and men in technology, and they have always been supportive of our program at Polytechnic Girls. And let me just start by introducing them. I will start with one lady who is also my mentor, Miss Sarah Cahill. Let me just share my screen so that you can get to know a little bit about her, and so that she can give her remarks. So Miss Sarah, she's a 2014 alumnus of Tech Women program run by United States Department of State for Young Women in Science and Technology Careers. She is the Science Director of Tech Women Kenya, a local nonprofit that enables girls get into STEM careers. She is an alumni of Minds and National Democratic Institute, which mentors young women in politics. In 2013, Sarah ran for a political seat in Kiambu County, Kenya, garnering over 20,000 votes. In the crisis of 2020, she used her bioscience background to establish an agri-tech startup that is innovating hydroponic systems and nutrients for growing vegetables and herbs in small spaces at homes across Kenya. I want to welcome my mentor, a techie, a farmer. She has all the titles possible you can ever put in her. Karibu sana, Sarah.
Asante sana. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Hi guys. As you've heard, my name is Sarah. I'm an enthusiast of technology and the opportunities that science and technologies are creating in Kenya. So much so, the other day if you watch Inoro TV, I'm the one who was there in the morning talking about it, because I believe that is the last frontier for employment creation. And all of us should take advantage of it. So I'm very happy to be here. As always, I'm always happy to partner with Polytechnic Girls. And yeah, I look forward to doing this. Asanteni sana.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Sarah. Wow, I look forward to you guys hearing more about her and also giving her her opinions about the solutions that you have created. Take them seriously and put them in mind. Great. Now we have the next amazing, remarkable lady, Natasha. Natasha has always, okay, let me just read her profile. Miss Natasha Kalinga is the Business Development Lead and Community Manager at the 21st C Skills Africa, an e-learning platform launched by Innovation Partnership, Liquid Telecom. She supports and manages students and different training groups on the learning platform, which includes innovation hubs, universities, and training programs across the continent. I want to welcome Ms. Natasha. Karibu sana.
Thank you very much, Joanne, and happy Saturday to everyone. I hope you can hear me okay.
Yes.
Yes, fantastic. Yeah, happy Saturday, everyone. A pleasure to be here as always. I think this is the third cohort as you spoke, and each and every single time we're surprised and impressed as judges by the great projects that the students and the young girls are able to produce, and I'm really looking forward to just being here and to supporting you guys as always. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Natasha. Natasha has always been supportive of our program, and we'll talk more about her role in the 21st Skills platform and the opportunities for you ladies in the 21st Skills platform. Thank you. It's always an honor, Natasha. Awesome. Great. Now to the next judge, we have the amazing Miss Gladys Maina, and Miss Gladys actually is one of, let me just read her profile, I'll talk more about her. Ms. Gladys Maina is an ICT professional providing value and added technology services and solutions to organizations. She combines her technical experience with strong business acumen to ensure that the technical strategy aligns well with an organization. Ms. Gladys bridges the gap between business and operations by leveraging opportunities offered by innovative technology and providing a globally consistent quality service through collaborative and integrated approach. Ms. Gladys holds an MSc in IT and certifications in IT-IL Intermediate, Prince 2, PMD Pro, CCNA, and A+. She is a 2020-2021 Tech Women Fellow and a registered member of African Women in Technology, AWIT, Google Women Tech Makers, and Women in Tech Africa. Her passion is seeing more women breaking barriers in ICT industry. I want to welcome Ms. Gladys. Karibu sana.
Thank you so much, Joanne, and good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure to always come and support what Polytechnic Girls is doing, and I'm looking forward to see this time what the ladies have innovated and how we can support them. Thank you, and looking forward to a great afternoon.
Wow. Thank you so much, Gladys. Gladys has always supported Polytechnic Girls programs and the girls who have worked with us. And Gladys is actually, I can say, we are in the we are both Tech Women Fellows 2020-2021, and we've worked together remarkably well. And when I called upon her to always support us, she has always accepted. I want to say a big thank you to you, Gladys. Thank you very much. Great. Now I want to welcome now our last judge of the day, Mr. Kelvin Chai, the gentleman who supports Ladies Initiative. So Mr. Kelvin Chai is actually a man of few words, ICT consultant experienced in network design maintenance, desktop support management, web design, and programming in Python. Karibu sana, Mr. Kelvin. Great. He is with us. Just a small technical hitch, but he's going to speak. Don't worry. He is with us here. Great. Now, Mr. Kelvin, I just want to mention that he has always supported Polytechnic Girls as well, the gentleman who always supports the program that we do. He has supported our trainings. He has supported women who have worked in this to create solutions in Polytechnic Girls, and she has always supported our programs, and that's why he is here with us to support also the CodeHack program. Thank you very much, Mr. Kelvin. Great. Now, this is the moment that we want to officially announce the semi-finalists, and they are going to pitch. And after they pitch, we are going to hear the remarks from remarks from the judges, and the judges will be able to ask them questions. Great. Now, let us announce officially the semi-finals of the CodeHack program. And the first one is, okay, it is not in any order whatsoever in terms of points, but we have Sharon Achieng, we have Helen Lena, Helen, sorry, no, not Helen. Helen is actually creating Lena Farm app. So we have Sharon Achieng, we have Helen, we have Beatrice Kiana with My Health Kenya, we have Cynthia Vidolo with Quick Fix Kenya, we have Damaris Aswa with Pamoji Child, we have Eunice Orina, Medicare app, we have Hogla Ananda, Pamoja Nawe, we have June Duati, Tusome, we have Shidma Akeyo, Pamoja app. So they're going to pitch in that order. Sharon, followed by Helen, followed by Beatrice, followed by Cynthia, Damaris, Eunice, Hogla, June, and then finally we'll close with Shidma. So as these remarkable ladies are going to prepare to start pitching, I just want to mention that this is how the pitching is going to take place. We are going to share the screen from our end. They have actually worked very hard and submitted some of their PowerPoints. We are going to share those PowerPoints from our ends, and then they're going to share their app demo from their phones so that you guys, seeing is believing. You're able to see the mobile application running in the phones, the prototypes that they have been able to creatively design them, okay? So I hope you ladies are able to also view their prototypes and also see how pitching is done as well. So I want to now welcome our first presenter. That is Sharon Achieng. Sharon Achieng, are you there? Okay, I can see Sharon is not there. We'll push her presentation later. Fantastic. Now, the first presenter now goes to Helen with Lena Farm. Helen, are you there? Yes, I can see you're there. Helen Obwaya.
Yes, I'm there.
Fantastic, Helen. Let me just share your PowerPoint slides and then you can just take it away.
Wait a minute, just a minute, please.
Pardon?
Hold on for a moment, please.
Okay.
As I connect it.
Oh, fantastic. Great. Now, okay. Let me go to the next, as we're waiting for Helen to prepare, let me go to the next presenter. That is Beatrice. Beatrice Kiana with My Health Kenya. Beatrice, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Fantastic. Let me share my screen so that you can take it away.
Okay.
Feel free to turn on your video a little bit, introduce yourself, and then we can share now your screen. Great.
Hello, everyone. I'm Beatrice Kia, and my app name is My Health Kenya, and the SDG that I'm solving is health. So the main reason as to why I decided to come up is because maybe in any chance you know, it's a government hospital, be it referral, level 5, any. So can I also speak in Kiswahili?
Yes, it's okay.
So wetu I'm sure labda unajua mtu wewe pia imekutokea kuwa ukapata ku visit any government hospital, there's one thing, actually it's a knowing thing, yeah, the long queue. Moso zenye mimi nimepata kuvisit kama Coast General in Mombasa, the long queues mingi waste time, alafu unaweza pata maybe umeenda hapo asubuhi alafu unakosa time hadi ya kuona daktari, kwa sababu watu wengi wanataka kuwa attended na time pia ni kidogo, plus also the doctors wanahitaji kupumzika. Those under receptionist wenye lazima ulipe consultation wanataka kwenda nyumbani, maybe they're changing shift. We're all human beings. So that was actually the thing that motivated me to come up with this app. So My Health Kenya, it's an booking appointment app specifically for government hospitals within Kenya. Within Kenya, like it tried to feature all the counties, but it was impossible. So this app, itasaidia mtu yote mwenye anataka kuona daktari, as in mtu yote mwenye anataka ku access health services in any government hospitals of his or her own choice. So according to the slides, this is what I wrote. Okay, it seems to be a great problem to most of our government hospitals. For those who want to access healthcare services from any government hospital, they have to make the long queue to book appointments so that they can see the doctor based on their health problem needs. The long queue, which always lead to wastage of time, and also to some extent due to the wastage of time, some patients end up going back home without being attended, let alone booking the appointment, as I just explained. Then COVID-19 is here with us. Now, one of the rule the easiest rule tunaweza curb COVID-19, it's through avoiding crowded places and also keeping a long distance. But let me ask you something. Umeenda Coast General ama Kenyatta ama any government hospital in your location ama that you want to be attended to, then kuna hizo long queue. How are you supposed to prevent COVID-19 yet kila mtu anataka ku access healthcare, kila mtu anataka kubook appointment ili aone daktari haraka? So no, I'm sure you can picture the scenario. Like kama there's a time nilivisit Moi in Voi, like kulikuwa na hiyo congestion, unavaa mask ndio, but kuna ile kugusana, unanigusa maybe nikirudi home sioshi mkono, then maybe infected by COVID-19. Like hiyo kitu, as much as we try to keep long distance, I mean the long distance and all the measurements, still kuna venye haitasaidia. Mind you, you're in a health facility. The next slide, please, John. So the solution to curb the long distance and also to prevent COVID-19 is that I came up with this app, which will help anyone in need of healthcare services to access it faster and with a lot of ease by making the first and important step, that is appointment booking online to any government hospital of his or her own choice. The next slide. Okay, my target users are 3. First are the patient who will benefit more from this app by booking appointment to any hospital. Then the second target are the government hospitals wenye wangetaka, wale wenye wanataka ku access healthcare in their hospital to book an appointment with a lot of ease ili kupunguza hiyo congestion yenye uko hapo kama unataka ku book consultation kwa uone daktari. Then the other ones are the doctor. Not only this app will benefit strictly hospitals, but also if any doctor, maybe she or he has a small clinic and wants to make it easy for those who want to access healthcare in the clinic to book an appointment, so that also to reduce maybe the congestion that can be there in the clinic. Next slide. So this is how my apps look like. I only put the main. So can I share?
Yes, please, go ahead and share.
Can everyone see this?
Yes, we can see your screen.
So this is how it you just come here, let's get started. In case you are new to this app, you just come here to let's sign up. Then you then you're in then enter your password. And sign up. After you're signed up, details. Then it will take you to this dashboard. So in want to appointment directly from any public hospital, you just come here, or maybe you have a specific doctor who is within this and you want to access the health services. Just come here. But for us, let me show you. So here you'll pick your doctor, then take you to the next step. But since you want to book an appointment directly from government hospital, just come to the hospital button. Then here are the few samples of the government hospitals within Kenya. Then maybe you want to connect directly from Kenyatta National Hospital. You just book appointment. Then here are the list of specialization, maybe that hospital has. So maybe you want to see a general practitioner, you just come here. Then here you'll fill in your details. So either doctor or a hospital. So and you select appointment, maybe In here, so you're going to explain how you feel so that it makes it easier for the doctor to get directly, not waste time, because there are people who will in need of, in need of seeing maybe the same doctor. Either and the hospital that you've will receive the so that when you visit the hospital,
Beatrice? Beatrice, are you able to hear me? Your network was a little bit, it was acting up a little bit. We're getting some glitches here and there. I don't know how we can assist. You can continue, just try, but we can, in case maybe it acts up again, you can pitch again. Don't worry. And don't panic, just, we were just informing you. Pardon? Is it okay, Beatrice, if we give you another chance after?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much, Beatrice. So sorry about your network. Maybe you can try moving to somewhere where connection is a bit stable, and we'll give you another chance. I think when you just share it, the bandwidth is getting a bit of hitch, but don't panic. Don't worry. You got this, okay? You'll do this. Awesome. Great. Now, the next presenter is called Cynthia Vidolo. Cynthia, most welcome. Feel free to unmute yourself and also share your, turn on your video.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Cynthia Vidolo. Can you get me? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, you're very clear. Awesome.
Okay, my name is Cynthia Vidolo, and I'm the app inventor of Quick Fix Kenya. Quick Fix Kenya is an app that I created to solve. It has come to my attention that local Kenyan citizens, male and female, who have hands-on skills but lack college diplomas or undergraduate degrees, have a really hard time to find employment in Kenya. While we as individuals in our homes find faults inside our houses and appliances, but have a hard time to find professional service to fix our technical issues at the comfort of our houses or offices. And it seems to be really hard to find a professional and experienced personnel to fix our issues at home. And having coronavirus here with us, crime rates have really, really increased because there are no opportunities for employment, especially with the youth. Next slide, please. I worked on the SDG gender equality and I got a solution for it. The solution is QuickFix Kenya is here to make the work of every potential employer easier by posting the task they need fixed in the comfort of their homes or apartments or offices. It is also there to make it easy for job seekers to find tasks within their locality or towns without tamarking. This will also be an easy way to reduce crime rates in the community, as ladies and gentlemen will be able to find opportunities that will suit both genders. And lastly, local individuals, male and female, will feel their importance in the local community as it is a way of appreciating their level of education or skills. Next slide, please. My target users are carpenters, drivers, mechanics, hairdressers or barbers, delivery persons, cleaners, daybags, house girls or houseboys, masons, caterers, fashion designers, errand boys or girls, touts, painters, plumbers, movers, packers, and home repairers. Next slide, please. That is the screenshot of my app. We have the where you're welcome, then you go to the sign up and then you log in, then you have the dashboard, and where you select, if you are an employer, you go to the employer's screen, then you post the job that you want to post and find a tasker. Or if you're a job seeker, you just log in as a job seeker and there you'll find jobs that have been posted by the employers. And after that, you can give us feedback on how the app is working. Can I now share my screen and show how the app works?
Yes, please, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Are you able to see my screen?
Not yet.
Okay, just a minute. Can you see it?
Not yet.
Just a minute. Can you see it now?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay, let me see what.
There we go. We can now see.
Okay. Okay, sir, thank you. Now this is my app, QuickFix. You click on proceed. Then you go to the sign up page. You sign up. Let me sign up with my name, Cynthia. And then I'll enter my email and a password, just a random password. Then I'll click on sign up. It will take me to the login screen. Then I'll enter my email, then the password. Then I'll log in first as, that is if I'm an employer, I'll log in as an employer. Then which task do I have or which job do I have? Maybe I want a delivery person. I'll go to delivery jobs. Then I'll say post jobs. Then I'll enter the task, sorry. A delivery person. I'll enter my contacts. Then the interview date, because I have first to know the person that I want to hire, if he or she has any experience. Then the interview time, 8 a.m. Extra details, maybe I want someone aged between 35 to 40 years. Then maybe I'll say all genders are encouraged to apply. I can add even my location. Location is Nairobi. Then I'll click on post. When I post the job, it will appear here. This is the board which will hold the application, the posted jobs. So when I log in as a job seeker, let me go back. I log in as a job seeker. When I log in as a job seeker, it will take me directly to where the jobs have been posted. Now, which type of job do I want? Do I want a cleaning job? Do I want a mechanic job? We have the job there. Maybe someone posted. I have the contacts of the person and I can see the interview date or time. And the location is there. I can call the person and inquire about the job. So that is generally how my app works. It is for everyone. It gives an opportunity for everyone to find an employment so that people are not idle. Because you've seen people are focusing so much on people who have graduate degrees. We are forgetting these people, the men and women in the local community who have a hands-on skills but don't have opportunities. So when you've seen maybe the job that you want, then you can go here and give feedback. You can rate the app. If it has made you happy, you can give us a 5 and you can leave a comment, nice app, and then you submit. So generally that is how my app works. Let me stop sharing. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you very much, Cynthia. That was remarkable, and congratulations for making this far. Now,
thank you.
Awesome. Now, handing over to you, judges. Questions or comments?
Hi. Hi. Thank you very much, Cynthia, for that presentation. That was a good app that you've worked on. My one question to you would be, so in the beginning, I think you mentioned that the app falls under gender equality, right? This is something that you are trying to tackle, the SDG. However, I don't think you've spoken about, because gender equality is mainly, I think, around, kind of promoting or elevating women. There's kind of a main focus on women, but I didn't hear you speak too much about that in the app. So maybe you can touch on that. And then my second question to you would be. Okay. Let's go with the first one. Let's go with the first one.
Okay, so generally, when I say gender equality, we've focused so much on the girl child, and we are almost forgetting the boy child. So me as a mother of a boy, I'm really excited. I have a boy and a girl, and I'm really excited for the opportunities that are given to girls. But looking at my daughter, and I see there's so much opportunities, because we've seen there's so many organizations that are coming up to support the women. And what about the boy child? So this application is there to equalize. If we have 50% of maybe the girls who are posting the jobs, or maybe who want an opportunity, then there should be also 50% of also boys who will get an opportunity to get maybe employment. Okay. That is generally what my idea was. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you for the question.
I have a question. Hi.
Yeah. Hi, how are you?
Good. Thank you for the app.
Yeah.
Now, revenue generation, how is it going to make you money?
For the employers, for them to have a platform to post the job, I'll charge them a certain amount, an affordable amount. And also for the job seeker to also have an account with us, I will also charge, let me say, a minimum of 100 bob, because this is someone who doesn't have a job, they don't have money. I can't say I'll charge them 1,000 bob or above because they don't have a source of income. So to increase, maybe to get more clients or maybe more job seekers who want an opportunity, I'll give an affordable amount to everyone so that everyone may get an opportunity to get an employment. Sorry. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Awesome. Awesome, Cynthia. Thank you very much. Any question maybe from you, Gladys?
Not a question really, but a comment. Since this is an app that people are going to houses, maybe you might want to have a feature of reporting in case somebody doesn't work as required. I know you have that rating app section, but maybe you can add reporting where you can report, where you can report. Maybe they didn't do their job well, something like that.
Yes. Okay, Sawa. Thank you very much for the comment.
Okay, sorry for I had sorry, so I had a network issue. Cynthia, also a comment on the same.
Yes.
Probably also you should look at security of whoever is posting their jobs, because you can't just have signing up to be offering skills. I think there should be some kind of vetting process for anyone who would like to join the program as a worker also. Because as Gladys said, you'll be going to people's houses and need some kind of
Okay, just to add on that, since this is just a prototype, but when the app gets to work, we'll have a physical location where we'll get to vet people and see the suitable person who will get the opportunity to go for the job. Can you hear me, Mr. Kelvin?
Yes. That's all from my end.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you to the remarkable judges and also to the to you, Cynthia, and also
You're welcome. Yeah.
Also, Miss Natasha, one of the judges, she's saying some form of criteria to vet both people so that apply and post jobs, like you're vetting both the applicants and the and those who are also seeking for jobs. Yeah, that was so remarkable, and you can maybe input this in the prototype or in the coming iteration of your application. Thank you very much. Now, that was remarkable, Cynthia. Awesome, well done. Now we have the next presenter called Damaris. Damaris, are you there with us?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. Great to see you.
Nice seeing you. Okay, can I proceed, Joan?
Yes, please, go ahead.
Right. Okay, so my name is Damaris and my app is Pamozi Child. The problem statement in 2003, Kenyan government introduced a free primary education policy. However, a substantial number of children who should be benefiting from it are still out of school. And according to a research by Bernard Onyango, and there's a link to it, in 2013, children from poor families and those from rural households are more likely to be out of school than their rich and urban counterparts. And also, I've been doing community outreach, and at times I reach out to community members and especially youth who are requesting to maybe if there's any way they can be able to access any sponsorship opportunities, any donations, just to be able to support them in retention or transition from primary to secondary level, or just basically in education. And that is the need that I identified. Next slide, please. So I came up with this app as an inspiration. So Pamozi Child is inspired by the need for equal access to quality education for all children. The aim of this app is to make it easy for vulnerable households to get linked easily to sponsors and donations available. It also creates a child protection element where incident reporting form is attached to all. Personally, I view access to education from a holistic point of view, and I would say that that's what makes the application unique. Next slide, please. A solution and SDG. So this is tackling the SDG number 4, quality education, just ensuring inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. So through this app, children will be able to get easier and faster linkages to sponsors and donations that will help them in their retention and transition process. And also, anyone who would come across a child protection case would easily report it through the designated places for quick action and support. Next, please. Target users. Targeting vulnerable households with school-going children. And I'm also targeting just anyone, individual who's always willing to support or sponsor a child, but basically don't know how to effectively do it at the comfort of their houses or offices. And additionally, I'm also targeting all adult community members who might have come across a child protection case and don't know how or where to promptly report the case. Next slide, please. So this is just a screenshot of the app, the first screen and the dashboard, and just part of the donation. That's the end. Can I share my screen?
Yes, please, Damaris, go ahead. Damaris, sorry, Damaris.
Can you see my screen?
Not yet, unfortunately, no.
Oh my goodness.
Awesome, it's going to show, don't worry. Oh, there we go, awesome.
Okay, so this is the app, and you can easily click on the proceed button. So when you click on this button, it will ask you to log in. So if you don't have an account, you just go to sign up, and then you'll be able to sign up. I already have an account. Sorry, I already have an account, so I'll log in. 07-840, and then Damaris. Okay, so login successfully. The dashboard has 3 categories. So if there's sponsorship, donation, and report CP case, I'll just go through them so quickly. So on sponsorship, I'll be able to choose maybe if I want to sponsor organization, school, individual, and then here you select the county you want to the sponsorship to go to, and then here if you want to sponsor someone from primary, secondary, any of the above, and then you just click next. It will bring you a list of all the vulnerable households or individuals, organizations that require sponsorship. So probably I want to sponsor someone from Rua Primary, maybe I'll click on Rua, and then I just, how many children? Just 5, and what are the sponsorship terms? Probably I'll be needing timely reports. And then I just send to, sorry about that, send to Rua, and then the other one is donation. So when you are donation, there's dignity pack, there's school kit, and there is others. So if you have a dignity pack, or if you want school kit or others, so you just click on the category that best suits you. Dignity pack, it will bring you a list of all those donors with various dignity packs. And then school kit, the same case. So others is just where a donor feels that they have something to donate, but it doesn't feel on dignity pack or on school kit. So they can put it on others. So when someone comes, can be able to just click on others and see Anthony Mulwa has a wheelchair to donate, which maybe Anthony Mulwa feels doesn't fit in the dignity or school kit, same as Miriam Zuki. So probably I need a wheelchair. I'll just select this. And then I need to explain, give my reason why I need a wheelchair. So maybe I have a physically disabled child. And then I'll need to attach a photo of maybe the child as an evidence. So you take you to your camera and you can be able to just attach any photo. And then that will be sent to Anthony Mulwa. Hey, again, you can go back to the dashboard. We have report CP case. So report CP case, maybe I've just come across a CP case and I need to quickly report it. So I'll just click on that. There is a lot of information that I need to fill. This is an incident reporting form. So it will request you for the date of reporting, name of the child location, child age, gender of the child, any form of the disability of the child, the parents or guardian, the child knows the parent name, and then indicate the type of abuse. Is it sexual, neglect, emotional, and then the details of the perpetrator, and then what is the current state of the child that you found the child in. You just indicate and then you click on next. When you
Okay. Damaris, are you still there?
Hi, Damaris.
Welcome back, Joan.
Thank you very much. Sorry.
Hi, Damaris. Thank you for your presentation. Have you checked whether there are competition, other competing, apps doing what your app will do?
Yes, I've tried to check some, but I've just seen web pages, websites, but I've not seen an application of quite similar details. Yeah.
Okay. That's my question.
Awesome. Sorry about my network, but awesome. Congratulations, Damaris. Any other judge with a question? Great. Great. Thank you very much. Now to the next. Yes. Oh, awesome. Oh, sorry. Thank you. For a moment, I thought my network is having glitches again. Thank you very much. Awesome. Now to the next presenter, we have Eunice Orina, Medicare app. Eunice, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. Feel free to show us to turn on your video if you're in a position to, and then we're going to share your screen.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Jenny Sorena, and the name of my app is Medicare. So before I begin, I would like to thank Pwani Techno Girls and CodeHack for giving us the opportunity, the funds, the motivation we needed, as well as the time to come up with our ideas and come up with the code which is needed. Okay, so to start up with the problem statement, in Kenya, most hospitals do not have mobile apps that are readily available and accessible by patients. It's been a constant concern for patients, especially with the onset of the corona pandemic, because patients then have to physically come onto hospitals to access medical attention. Also, most of our hospitals are based on the paper trail. So having an app will help reduce the will help improve the efficiency of the hospital and the medical system as a whole. Next slide. So in regards to my problem statement, Medicare is a personally tailored app which aligns with the SDG of health. The app allows its users to have better medical for patients to monitor their physical health. Join, please go back to the previous slide. Okay, Medicare has a feature that tracks your steps and in it has a progress bar, which motivates its users to reach the set target. This is useful as walking has been proven to help patients with underlying conditions such as heart disease and blood conditions. It also has a chat feature that keeps patients and doctors in touch in case of an emergency such as choking or fainting or nose bleeding that needs a quick and a fast aid approach. Next slide, please. My target users for this app will be hospitals who aim at providing exemplary and better services to their patients. Also, patients who are seeking quick, efficient medical services of a particular hospital. To generate revenue off of this app, I aim on partnering with hospitals. It can be public hospitals or private practitioners. Uh, and in there, generate revenue out of it. Patients of a particular hospital or a particular private practicing firm will be before registering for the app and its services will be required to pay a small subscription fee. Next slide. On here are the screenshots of the main features of my app. So I'm going to do the demonstration of the app, how it runs. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, we are.
Okay. So on here, we have this is the first screen. So once you click on proceed, you are directed to the homepage. In here, if a user is new, they will be required to set up an account. But if they already have an account, they'll just log in. So let's start by signing up. So let's say my name is patient, name, the email address, let's set it to phone number, let's say hashtag. Also, because this is a medical app, there's a lot of private information on here. So patients will be required to check this box to ensure that they are binded and they keep the information which is held within the app private, so that it's not shared to third parties or unauthorized people. So after clicking sign up, the account is formed. So they have to log in. So this is the dashboard. On the dashboard, we have the main functions or the main features of the app. So first off, we have the feature of booking an appointment. Booking appointments prior attending the appointment saves time, helps one plan their day, and also reduces congestion in hospitals and wastage of time. So first, say if someone wants to go for, say, general consultation, select the date, the time, let's say 4 p.m. The description, let's say I have a terrible headache. This will help the doctor to like have an idea or a clue of how long the appointment is going to be by just giving a glimpse of what the problem is. So after clicking the submit button, the appointment is then created successfully. So a patient can refer back here just to confirm the date, the time, and when the appointment is. Also, another feature on the app is this one of tracking and monitoring one step. So this is initiated by clicking there. So the number of steps covered throughout the day are recorded, and by having an idea of how many steps you've covered, there is that knowledge of knowing how many steps you've covered helps one's knowledge, especially for patients who have underlying conditions such as heart conditions. And then also, the last feature on this app, we have talked to a doctor. So say someone has an emergency and they don't know what to do, and it's imminent. So let's say someone has fainted and someone else has fainted, and then the person next to them doesn't know what to do. So let's say the doctor's phone number is that. So the message can be, my friend has passed out, help. And then by clicking the send button, the message is sent. Also, I have this sidebar menu in which the patient can set the app to match whatever preferences he or she has. Yeah, I guess that's all. Thank you. And I'm open for any questions.
To you, judges.
Hi, everyone. Thank you very much for that presentation. The app was well thought out. My one question to you would be, because I think there's a lot of doctors and hospitals involved, right? So how will you kind of drive adoption by these doctors and the hospitals? Because essentially that's kind of the selling point of the app, right? That they'll be able to communicate to the doctor if there's an emergency, or they'll kind of be able to book appointments. So what kind of makes this unique? And as a hospital or as a doctor, why would I come and partner with you on this?
Please repeat the question, sorry.
No worries, Eunice. I'm basically asking what makes your app unique? Why would I, as a doctor or as a hospital, want to partner with you? What makes it unique?
According to the research I conducted, in Kenya, most mobile-based apps which are medical, they do not have that physical touch. They are not tailored to meet just one person's need. They have many doctors enlisted on it, nothing specific for a particular person. So I feel like this app is unique in that a particular doctor can be matched with a particular person and they can contact him or she at whatever instant or time.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Thank you.
Any other question or comment?
Yes. Hi. My question would be, if you were to expand the scope of your app, how do you think you would do it?
Okay. I haven't thought that much far yet, but during the post-mentorship part, I'm willing to think
just
further.
think about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. Thank you.
Okay.
Awesome. Any other questions or comments? Wow. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And we now go to the next presenter. Our next presenter is Hogla Ananda. Hogla, are you ready?
Yes, I am, Joan. Thank you.
Awesome. Let me share my screen. You can feel free to turn on your video a little bit and then you can turn it off. Awesome. You can now go ahead.
Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Hogla Ananda, and the app I developed is called Pamoja Nawe, which basically focuses on gender equality, SDG. And I formed this app because of a personal experience and also after interacting with women in Kibera during my internship. And I realized that a lot of women are actually facing different forms of gender-based violence, but they're not able to report it either due to fear of whoever had attacked them or just shame from the neighbors and the society. So I decided, let me form an app that they do not have to physically go and report this case, but they can still get help in various forms. So next slide, Joan. So globally, an estimate of around 736 million women have experienced a certain form of GBV. And can you imagine among these 736 million women, it means that 1 in every 3 women has experienced a certain form of GBV in their life at least once. In Kenya, it's around 45% of women and girls who have been subjected to GBV. And the current pandemic has not actually helped this situation because from the recent statistics, there's been an increase of around 92% of GBV cases. Unfortunately, very few actually are reported. Most of them go unreported due to fear of stigma and also shame in the society. So most of these cases actually occur in the slums and only 10% are actually reported. That is the reason why I decided, let me form this app where I narrowed it down to the people in the slums and specifically the Kibera slums, where they will be able to actually report the cases of GBV. Next slide, Joan. So Pamoja Nawe app, it focuses on gender equality SDG, and the app aims at making it easier for for the GBV victims to report incidents without physically going to the police station. You'll be able to go into the app and actually report it. If you want the police to come there, then they'll be able to do that. And also the women can be able to actually locate the self-shelters that are around them, that are near them, so that they can go there for safety or someone to come and pick them up and take them to actually the shelter. Also, they can be able to get treatment from nearby clinics that can be able to offer them free treatment depending on what particular injuries they have actually been inflicted on. And also any woman that would just like more information about, have I actually been harassed? What are the different forms of GBV? Or how do I help my friend who has actually undergone a certain form of GBV? How will I be there for them? Or what specific helplines will I actually be able to reach out so that I can be able to get assistance? The app also has a section whereby you can also talk to a counselor. We have women who are going through something, but they're not yet ready to actually report it. They just want a counselor. They just want someone they can trust and talk to and go through whatever emotions they're going through, and to be assured that it's okay. You can actually seek this help. You can actually seek legal advice if you want to. Then this app is actually the place for them. Next. My app targets victims of gender-based violence, and specifically in Kibera, and also women who want to know more about gender-based violence, who are passionate about gender-based violence and just want more information on what particular forms of gender-based violence are. I want to help a neighbor who has been inflicted with gender-based violence. How can I do that? And also, the app is unique because there is no specific app that actually deals with it. The only app I found was one app which was reported Stop It, and it basically targets only sexual harassment by matatus or in matatus. So I believe this is a different app whereby I'll be able to actually target the NGOs that work on prevention of gender-based violence, or human rights activists or organizations that actually work on stopping gender-based violence. Next up, John. Those are some of the screenshots of my app, where it's just the first one, which is the moment you log in, then the dashboard, which has the various categories. Then in case you're going to the information corner where you want to get more information, then yeah, that's it. Kindly allow me to share my app. Thank you.
Awesome. Please go ahead.
Sorry, are you seeing anything?
Not yet. Awesome, we can now see.
Okay. So the victim will open the app, then they'll find the section which tells them or informs them about the different or what the app does, or if they want to seek help, report, or just be informed. So they'll proceed. Once they proceed, they'll find the dashboard, which has the different categories, where you'll be able to either make a report if you want to make a report at the police station, or find a self-shelter that is near you. If you want to seek immediate treatment from the hospitals, then it will tell you what hospitals are around you. Talk to a counselor, where you'll be able to be linked to the counselor if you just want emotional support or you want someone to talk to because you're emotionally drained. Then we have the information corner. So I'll start with the police station in case I want to make a report. So I'll go report here. Once I open, there's the report incident where I'll be required to fill my name, contact, my location, then you can describe the incident if you're able to. Then submit. Once you submit, the case will be reported. Then you'll get a message to inform you that help is actually on the way. And you'll also be asked to ensure your location GPS is on so that they're able to actually track you. Then in case you do not have time to fill all that, because we know there are different forms of GBV, then you have the option of calling whoever the officer on duty and tell them that you really need help immediately. Then in case you're looking for a safe shelter, you want a safe space because either your partner has thrown you out of the house or you're not safe wherever you are and you want a place where to go and and be safe, then we have the safe shelter, the nearest safe spaces. So you'll be given the different forms of safe spaces that are around you, and you look at one that is near you, you can contact. Place, can you come and pick me up, or come and pick me up, then maybe give me directions to the specific safe space where you are so that I can come there. If you want to get treatment, then the hospital, the nearest health facilities, to show you the different ones, and so that you can be able to go to that medical center and seek treatment. In case you're not able to and you're in a dire situation, then you have the option of calling the ambulance. And they'll come for you. In case I want to talk to a counselor, then it links you to a counselor who you'll be are free, whereby you're able to talk to counselors who will help you go through whatever incidents you've experienced, or if you want help, they'll send you an ambulance. If you want security, they'll also be able to do that. Or you just want to talk to a counselor so that they may be able to make you understand what is going on and how can I help myself. Then we have the information corner for any woman who wants to get more information, or you're not sure if this is actually classified as a gender-based violence or not. Then you have the information corner, where you have the different forms of GBV. You'll be able to know which one have you experienced, the helpful tips, how do I keep myself safe in case I encounter a perpetrator. Then we have how do I help a loved one going through GBV, then the different helplines. That is my app. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you very much, Hogla. And I want to welcome our judges.
Thank you, Hogla, again for that presentation. First of all, I must applaud you for using Kiswahili on the login page, and I hope you can replicate that into the other categories. Number two is on the suggestion, when they are calling, maybe you can work with the provider and see how you can provide toll-free numbers such that even when the victim does not have airtime, they can reach the provider. And the third one is on the police report. I would like to know when you report, which police station does the report go to, or how are you going to handle that? Thank you.
Okay, I had thought about it because after my research, I found out that all police station or a particular station whereby only cases of gender-based violence are actually reported. So in my app, I put a location sensor whereby depending on the location you fill, then it will link you to the nearest police station so that you're able to actually report and be linked to a station that is actually near you. And that's why the victim will also get a message which will tell them so that their GPS can be on and the police officer will be able to know, okay, this person is at a particular place and your contact is also there where they'll be able to actually call you in case they really need the exact place.
Okay. Hi, Hogla. Thank you very much for that app. It was really good, really fantastic ideas on there and can really appreciate it. My one question would be to you is, because this is an app, right? And so we're thinking about scale. What happens in events, or have you thought about, if there's many women, for example, reporting at the same time or, in need of these kinds of services, have you kind of thought about what you would do in that instance?
Yes, for the counseling sector, the call is actually connected to the GBV Kenya helpline, where that specific call is directed to the counselors in the GBV Kenya Center, who work actually for 24 hours. So based on your call, you'll be directed to a specific counselor who will be able to talk to you. So there won't be any clash of calls. Now for the police center, I think I'll have to figure that out, because if it's the same person and the police center reported, if there are people from the same location and a call is going through, that could be a challenge. But yeah, I think I'll try and figure it out. But in case they have decided to opt in texting, then that is easier because the different texts will be managed by different people. Hello, am I clear?
Yes, you are. Awesome. Any other question for Hogla? Oh, awesome, Hogla. Judge Natasha is saying thank you for your answer.
Thank you, Natasha.
Awesome.
Okay. I have a comment. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So maybe one thing you can think of adding. Also, you can try to include some features where one needs to log in.
Yes.
Especially when you look at the counseling part.
Yes.
If you have the login feature for that section,
yes,
that way you'll be able to track the history of a person. Yeah, so if you had previous sessions, the only way I feel you can track the history is through login and having an account for someone. For the other features, I feel it's all right to have them without logging in, because also sometimes you may be in a hurry, you'd like to report and so on. So I think the others are okay, but for some parts of the app, I think they'll require a login feature.
Okay, well noted. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you very much to our remarkable judges and Hogla for that amazing presentation. Wow.
Thank you.
Awesome. Now to the next presenter, we go to June Duarte. June, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Awesome. Awesome. You can feel free to turn on your video a little bit, and then we are going to share your screen, your presentation.
Okay. Hi, my name is John Duarte. Designed an app known as Tusome that focuses on education. My motivation was that for this app was because I'm passionate about kids, and also I've got to see how parents struggle each and every time when schools reopen. So it's that. To sum it up, the problem statement is back to school has always been troublesome to parents since time immemorial due to inadequate funds to purchase school supplies, due to prices hiking, and also the long queues. Currently, it's so overwhelming to parents since many haven't adjusted to some things due to most were laid off from their jobs due to COVID-19. The school calendar is also going so fast right now because the government is also trying to recover lost time from last year. And also a new education system was just rolled out, which is the CBC. And without proper school supplies, it's virtually impossible to provide a meaningful education. It's also said that COVID-19 is here with us, yet the long queues in our textbooks or uniform centers made by the high number of people in need of school supplies gets overwhelming, yet the easiest way said to prevent COVID-19 is by avoiding overcrowded places. Next slide, please, John. To sum it up, we'll provide a solution by helping parents have easy and quick access to all school supplies at cheaper prices. More so, some mandatory items a child or student needs in order to go to school, like the school bags, pens, exercise books, school shoes, and so forth. It will also, in return, help parents who are selling these items to get to have cash that will help them facilitate other basic needs for their family. It will also reduce the wastage of time with the long queues in the textbooks or uniform centers and making it easier and faster for anyone in need of the supplies. Also, it will abide with the COVID-19 prevention rule. Next slide, please. My target users are parents. So there are two categories of parents. There are those who have school-going children or those who have completed school and have supplies that are still in good condition or those that are in excess and would like to sell them to those that are in need at cheaper or pocket-friendly prices. Also, parents with school-going children that have inadequate funds to purchase these school supplies at their original prices. Next slide. These are some of the screenshots of the user interfaces in my app. There's a part where you get to see first, then the user interface, then a dashboard for the variety of school supplies. Okay, I can share my screen now, I think.
Yes, please, go ahead.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay, this is my app. It's known as Tusome. When you get to click on it, the first page will be here. You'll click on the welcome part. Then if you don't have an account, you'll click on register, where you'll get to register your details as per what is required. So I'll use someone else's name since I've used all my phone numbers in the registration part. Then he'll enter the password. Then they'll get to register. So you'll be taken to the login screen. Fill in the details that you used during registration. Then after you log in, you'll be taken to this other screen where you'll be asked, what do you want to do? Do you want to upload supplies or find supplies? So if you are a seller, you'll click on the upload supplies section. Describe the item that you uploading for sale. So let's say if it's a maths textbook, I'll write maths, specify the grade. You can describe it in whatever way that you want, even the condition of the item, is it new or pre-used? You'll enter your phone number. You'll enter your location where you're selling it from. Then select the school supply, if it's a textbook or an exercise book, whatever. So I'm uploading a textbook, so I'll click on the textbook section. Then I'll be told it has uploaded successfully. So if I'm a buyer, I'll click on the find supply section. Click on the category of item that I want. Then describe what I want. Let's just go with the maths textbook still, grade 5. Then enter my phone number so that the seller can get to reach me through it. Then enter my location. Then I'll click on order where it will send the SMS directly to the seller. And that's all for my app. Thank you for listening. The floor is open to any questions.
Hi, June.
Hi.
So how would you generate revenue for your app?
My app will generate revenue by charging a weekly fee of 50 shillings to anyone who wants to upload an item to the app. Yes.
Hi, June.
Hi.
Thank you for the presentation. My question is on the naming of the item. I think it will be good to consider a naming convention for consistency so that you don't have someone say math grade 5 and another one say mathematics for grade 5. So I think that is something you can look into.
Sorry, come again.
So on the item description,
yes,
it might help you if you can come up with a consistency on how the item will be described.
Oh.
Yeah, because
Okay.
you will find some people describing maths grade 5, others mathematics for grade 5. So it's good even for such purposes, such that if I'm searching for a math grade 5, I can quickly find it. Yes.
Okay. Thank you for the input.
Also, in addition to that,
yes.
I noted that on your login page, one
yes.
will have to enter their name, their phone number, and password. I think that is okay for the registration page, but for when it comes to user experience, logging in, you only require either username and password or phone number and password.
Okay, okay. I'll work with the phone number section because the phone number is unique. Yeah. So you work with phone number only and the name.
Okay, that's good.
Okay. Thank you.
Awesome. Any other question for John? You are on the clear, John. Thank you very much for that awesome pitch.
Okay, thank you so much too.
Great. Now to the next presenter is Shidma Akeyo. Then it will be followed by Helen. Beatrice first, then Helen. Beatrice, actually, the only part that she's supposed to pitch, if you guys can remember, was just the app demo. But in case maybe Beatrice, you still have the technical hitch, we will be able to just share your demo video. Don't worry at all. Now we are going to use Shidma.
Okay. Hello.
Hello
everyone. My name is Shidma Keo, and I've developed an app known as Pamoja, which simply means we are together. And my slogan for the app is someone cares. So I'll start with the problem statement, which is basically the idea behind my app. So please, Jan. So the idea behind my app, I carried out a research, and based on domestic violence statistics conducted in Kenya, it is reported that 41% of ever married women and 11% of men have experienced different forms of violence from their partners. It can be physical, psychological, or mental violence. These are only reported cases, but there are many cases that are never reported. And this is the major reason why we have many domestic violence victims in mental health institutions. But why do they choose to remain silent and not speak out? In most cases, it's because of fear on how the society view domestic violence victims, especially if it's a man. A question comes up again, if it's fear, why don't they speak to close relatives? But we tend to forget that these close relatives make up the society, which has made us believe that if you're going through any form of violence in your relationship, it's your fault and the abuser is not to blame. This is the main reason why someone would rather die in silence than seek help, because they keep on wondering, how will the society view me? In the process of staying silent, the victims end up having various problems, especially in their mental health, like it can be suicidal thoughts or depression, among others, because they don't know who to speak to or share their experience. Next slide, please. So as a result of this problem, I came up with a solution through an app known as Pamoja, and the app will focus on the third SDG, which is health, specifically mental health. The app will enable domestic violence victims to speak out by connecting the victims to mental health organizations and domestic violence survivors who are ready to share their experience and advise the victims. Through the app, the victims will not be judged and their privacy will be secured. In that, once you book an appointment with your preferred organization, the app will ensure that the organization reaches out to you. Next slide. So the target users for the app are domestic violence victims who are afraid to speak out or need professional help through mental health organizations. The second target users are mental health organizations that want to offer their services to domestic violence victims. And the third are domestic violence survivors or witnesses who would like to share their experiences, interact, and give advice to the victims. Basically, the app is for everyone. Maybe you're not a domestic violence victim, but you want to know some of the experiences that these people go through. So you are also free to use the app. And I intend to earn revenue from the app through the second target users, that is mental health organization. For example, when a private organization such as Oasis Mental Health Organization, they charge for their services. Once they sign up into the app and someone like they get a client from us through the app, I'll get a commission for every client that I refer to them. So that's how I intend to earn revenue from the app. Next slide. And yes. So these are the screenshots of the app. We have the first screen, the chat invite screen, and the organization screen. Next. Yes. So I'll do a demonstration on the app. Okay, I hope it's visible.
Yes, it is.
Sorry about that. So I'm going to, so this is the screen. Once you open the app, this is the main screen. And we have the side menu that shows everything that is in the app, but you have.
Sorry to interrupt, Shedma. You can kindly share again.
Okay. Let me rejoin first.
Recording in progress.
Okay. I hope it's visible now.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the Pamoja. So okay, sorry. So this is once you open the app, this is the first screen you're going to see. You're going to see the first screen, and we have the side menu which shows everything that is in the app. But first we have to log in. So we are going to start. These are relatable questions that you have to answer. And if your criteria is in these questions, if they are yes, then you are ready to go. So we are going to continue. You don't have an account, so you're going to sign up. Okay, preferred username, I'll use San. Email, your password. Then you can sign up, and then we log in again. Once you sign up, you log in. So once you log in, it will invite you to a chat whereby you can join a community of people who share their experiences, and also through the chat you can get to interact with other people, domestic violence survivors who have experienced what you are going through. So we are going to join the chat, and if you're not interested, you can as well skip, but I'm interested in joining, so I'll join the chat, and it'll take me to a group chat. So since there's no one here, I'll say hello. There you go. Then we have the organization screen, whereby we have all the mental health organizations, and through the app, you can make direct phone calls and to the organizations. But since we don't want to make a direct phone call, we are going to book an appointment for privacy, immediate response. So we are going to book an appointment. Okay, so this is the book appointment screen. So for your privacy and safety, we have to fill up these spaces so that they can offer better service. When the organizations reach out to you, they know what you want. So you're going to answer the questions, the gender, the status, you describe what you want. So I'm going to describe help, phone number. Okay, you choose your preferred organization. So I'm going to choose befrienders, your preferred date, your preferred time. Yes, and you're done. So once you're done, your appointment will display here, and it is the work of the app to ensure that the organization reach out to you. So basically that's what my app entails. I'm done.
Thank you very much, Shidma. I want now to hand you over to the judges. I'll stop you sharing.
Hi, thank you very much, Shidma, for that very good presentation. My question to you would be, so I think around when you spoke about revenue generation, you said every client that would be referred to the mental health organizations, so to call them, you would get a commission off of that, right?
Yes.
So why, because already for a lot of these organizations, right, they already have people that come to them naturally. They already have their own helplines and kind of contact methods that you can go to them directly. So why would they come and partner with you? You know, in your opinion, what do you think it stands out about your app or about you that would make them come to you and partner?
Okay, so most of the mental health organization offer free services, but like I've said, there are some, like for you to get to speak to a psychologist or a social worker in that organization, you have to pay something, and that's the organization earns from the client that comes to them. So when I recommend, like when I put the organization in my app, someone will say, okay, let's say Oasis is a private organization. Let's say Oasis, someone wants Oasis organization to attend to their needs. So when I connect the person to Oasis organization, obviously Oasis organization will charge them. So I've referred a client to you. So you have out from the client, the money that the client has paid the organization, maybe I can get a commission. So I was thinking that's how I will earn revenue. I hope that answered.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you for the question.
Awesome. Any other question for Shidma?
Hi, Shidma.
Yes.
Almost said Shigma. Okay, Shidma. So thank you so much for that. How do you intend to market your app to these organizations or to the users?
Okay, to the organization, I intend to reach out to them and sell out my idea, to tell them what the app has for them, especially if it's the organizations that come up to earn money. I'll sell for them my idea, and also those organizations that don't earn money but do it out of free will, I'll still sell the idea to them in that they can agree that it's a beneficial thing for both parties. And also to the users, okay, now it's a small thing, but I intend to, for the users, I've not really thought about the users.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the question.
Thank you very much. Any other question for Shidma? Fantastic. Now we go to the next person, that is Beatrice. We can try this again, Beatrice, but in case you have a network problem, at least your PowerPoint slides are very clear. We'll make sure that we share your pitch video. Beatrice, are you ready? Okay, Beatrice is saying that she still has a network problem. So allow me, judges, to kindly share her pitch video. Let me share plus sound.
My name is Beatrice Kiana, and my app name is My Health Kenya, and the SDG that I'm solving is under health. So with this app, it will enable anyone within Kenya who wishes to access healthcare in any government hospital to book an appointment with a lot of ease to avoid the long queue. So this is how it works. So let's get started. So since we are new here, we are going to sign up. Write your name. Beatrice. Then email. Then your password. Then you sign up. It will take you to the login screen so that you confirm our email address. Then your password. Then you log in. So after you've logged in, it will take you to this dashboard of which you have two choices. It's either you book directly from a hospital, or maybe you have your specific doctor and you wish just to book directly to the doctor. So since as you want to book directly from an hospital, I'm going to press here, hospital list. So we wish to book an appointment with Kenyatta National Hospital. Then it will take you to this screen where you can select which specialization you want, which specialization do you want to see. So since you want to see the general practitioner, you'll press here. It will take you to make appointment. So doctor or hospital, you want to make an appointment in Kenyatta National Hospital. We select appointment date, maybe on Tuesday. Then appointment time, maybe we want to visit the practitioner at 9 a.m. Then details, maybe you say you've been having stomach ache and headache. Then when you're done, you'll submit. When you submit, it will take you to this screen. You are supposed to fill in your details so that you may get a message, a confirmation message about your appointment. Then you'll write your name. Then your phone number. And your email address. Then you submit. So it will bring here your appointment details. So this is a message that you're going to get, that Beatrice Kiana, email address, phone number, your selected hospital, your extra details, and your specialization. You want to visit general practitioner. Then you're going to send your message now. Message sent. So both you and the hospital are going to receive a message. The hospital will receive that Beatrice Kiana has booked an appointment on a specific date, time, and could wish to visit a general practitioner. And also you're also going to get a confirmation message. So when you visit the hospital, you're only going to show the confirmation message, then you're going to pay for the appointment. Then if you wish to visit your appointments, you're just going to press here. Or you want to know more about about my Health Kenya. Emergency contact in here, they've placed the 999 for ambulance and for air. Then inquiry, if you wish to inquire anything in any hospital, you're just going to fill. Let me show. You're just going to fill these details and enter the name of the hospital. Then a message will be delivered to the specific hospital that you've entered the name here. Thank you. And the other thing, my target market is for anyone, be it young, old, who wishes to access healthcare within Kenya. Healthcare in a government hospital within Kenya. Then my source of revenue will be those hospitals which want to be part of this app. They will pay, and that's how I'm going to generate my revenue. Thank you.
Okay. So maybe any question from the judges to Beatrice? Beatrice, you can also just try typing in the chat in case there is a question.
Hey, Beatrice. Thank you, and thank you for coming back. Technology leo imetukalia. But thank you so much for coming back. So I'd like to encourage you and perhaps others, knowing that as an app, you do have the opportunity of offering advertisement as a revenue generation. So for me, that is just a comment. Just know that that is an option, okay? Yeah, offering advertisement spaces for, other businesses that are aligned to your whatever your app. Yeah, so that's my comment. Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Any other question for Beatrice?
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Beatrice, for that presentation. Mine is not a question, but it's a comment. And I think we've seen, a lot of these healthcare apps today. It would be to just think a little bit more critically about, a lot of us have talked about, partnering with hospitals or with doctors and getting them to offer the services. It's not as easy as that. There's a lot more that goes into it. So just to keep that in mind, because I think we've had a lot of those apps today. So, even as you continue to develop it into the next stage, let's just keep that in mind. But good presentation, Beatrice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any other question? Oh, fantastic. Beatrice, you are on the clear. All the best. Now we go to the final presenter. This is the final presenter. Then the judges, we will break out with the judges for just about 5 minutes, and then we'll come back so that they can come and announce the top 3. So we want to welcome the next presenter, Helen, with Lena Farm. Helen, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Awesome.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you clearly. Thank you. We can. You can now kindly share your video just a little bit. Turn on your video, and then we can proceed to share your project. If you're in a position to, yeah.
Can you see me?
Yes, awesome.
Yes, I'm Helen Adhiambo Ubwaya. Let me start by saying that I'm a student at Kibabi University taking agricultural economics. So that's why my app, first of all, is called Lena Farm. I'm motivated towards having the Learner Farm as an app because one, I'm an agricultural student, and two, I live in a slum, that is in Nyalenda slum in Kisumu. So Learner app is a mobile application whereby the problem statement of this app is that low crop and animal production among farmers in Nyalenda slums as a result of inadequate extension services and limited access to information and inadequate farm tools and equipment has made some of the farmers poor and increased food insecurity rates in the urban areas. So through the services offered by Learner Farm mobile application, the farmers will be able to increase their levels of production and be able to sell their surplus products through the mobile app by getting connected to the potential buyer to generate income for the farmers. Next slide, Joan. So my app is targeting to solve 3 SDG problems. One is zero hunger, no poverty, and access to information. So through zero hunger, the app will be able to encourage farmers to make healthy food available for all people at all times. So through the extension services that will be provided to the farmers, they will be able to increase the amount of products from both the crops and livestock, making the food available. And when encouraging no poverty, it encourages financial independence among the small-scale farmers by selling their surplus products. And access to information, the farmers will be able to access agricultural information. This is because they will be able to access agricultural books and journals to improve their agricultural knowledge. Next slide, please. Okay, the target users, the primary targeted users are the small-scale farmers in Nyalenda slum, Kisumu County, and the app will be able to generate income through the service fee charged upon the small-scale farmers upon service delivery. Next slide. So that's a sample of the screenshots of my app. We have the display screen, the sign up screen, and the make appointment screen. So as we all know that when you're living in a slum, that's the end of it, thank you. When you're living in a slum, most of the people tend to do agriculture, and it's never easy for them because there are no extension service providers, and if they're there, they're only few. So my app is going to link up different extension service providers that are within Kisumu County or even at large, so that they can be able to come together and help the people living in the slums to get agricultural services. So can I share my screen of the app, please?
Yes, please, go ahead.
Can you see my screen?
And not yet. We can now see.
Is it visible now?
Yes, it is.
Okay, thank you. So this is the Learner app that I developed. And as you can see, when you get into the app, you are taken into the welcoming screen. And you can see everything that the app provides, that is book a farm advisor, farm tools at affordable prices, and you can also read books. So when you get into the app, you click continue, and it takes you into the login screen. So if you have an account, you are going to log in. If you do not have an account, you have to sign up. So let me say this person doesn't have an account, so we'll have to sign up. You enter your full names. So let's say the full name of this person, the person is called Masley Omondi. Enter phone number. Then we enter the password. Then we sign up. So after you've signed up, it will take you to the login screen. So here you'll just have to confirm who you are. That's your phone number and the password. So after you've logged in, it will take us to the dashboard, whereby here you'll be able to see every services that the app offers. So we can book farm tools and equipment. We can book for agrovet advice, livestock agricultural officer to come and advise us on our livestock production, crops agricultural officer to talk to us about our crops. We can also market the surplus produces that we have made and also get agricultural resources. Here you can get the books and the journals on agriculture. So let's say Maslai wanted to make an agrovet appointment. So we will click on the make appointment on the agrovet. Then we are sending an appointment to the agrovet. So the service we require is that we need some fertilizer for planting spinach. So the appointment date will be on 7th and appointment time will be on 7th. Appointment time will be 8:30 in the morning. So description, I am planting my sukuma wiki. No, sorry, spinach. In sacks. Then when you're done, you will click submit. So due to the land, the space that is always unavailable in the slums, most of the farmers tend to use sacks or even plant their vegetables on the rooftops of their houses. So that's the reason as to I've said that that person wants to plant the spinach on sacks. So the person needs an advice on which fertilizer to use and the amount of fertilizer that will be used on planting the spinach on that sack, on the sack. So that's how my app works. Thank you, and the floor is open for any question.
Thank you very much, Helen. To you judges, I'll stop your sharing, Helen.
Okay, so Helen,
Yes.
have you identified any competitors, be it an app or any other competition?
Okay, there is an app, AgriFarm app, but it doesn't basically bring the extension services to the farmers. And also, it also doesn't allow the farmers to book for farm tools and equipment, which sometimes the farmers do not have a space to keep them in their houses, or even they cannot purchase, so limiting them to venture into agriculture.
Hi, Helen.
Hi.
Yeah. I'm in agribusiness. That's why I'm so happy about this. Yeah. Probably I'll contact you to make me an app for my business also. So this is a good job. I'm glad to see, because we need more of this, especially in agribusiness. My question is, A, how do you market it? And B, what is your expansion plan, the app?
Wow, how do I market it? And the fact that I'm still a student,
yes,
the fact that I'm still a student, I will be able to liaise with some of my lecturers, because I know they know a lot of extension services providers, let me say, across Kenya. So
Okay.
that is one. Number two, I have also students. No, sorry, not my students. We are students in school. So we can come up as a group and be the extension service providers that will be able to provide the services.
Okay.
And the expansion plan about it is that I'm planning not only to focus in Nyalenda slum, because in a slum, we are only focusing on vegetables alone, but you see across Kenya, there are different places we can site the offices and everything else. So we are focusing to have it across Kenya so that it can also be able to offer agricultural services to, let's say, maize farmers, potato farmers, let me say all agricultural products across Kenya.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Helen.
Hi.
Thank you for the presentation. Mine is just a comment on the agrovet feature. Probably to save farmers time, you can look into options of delivery. Say, for example, a farmer knows the fertilizer they use, so they can just go click and say this fertilizer, and then it's dropped to them.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome. Any other questions?
Thank you.
Wow, Helen, you are on the clear. Thank you very much. You were our last presenter of the day. And now I want to take this opportunity to thank all of you who have stayed for this long and all of you who have presented. I now want to welcome the judges to our breaking room and hand this session over to Ms. Ruth Kaveke. Thank you very much, guys. See you in a few minutes.
Okay, thank you so much, John. We are looking forward to seeing you back and the judges. Great. So I'll take this opportunity to congratulate all of you who've managed to go to the semi-finalists, and also to congratulate all of you who've also not managed to join the semi-finalists. I always say there are very different factors that maybe contributed to your application not to be selected. So by the fact that you are able to develop the solution and even upload it towards like the end of the hackathon, that is really, really good. You should all be very proud of the work that you've put into learning and also building the application. So I would like to open this floor to anyone. It could be the semi-finalists, it could be the ladies who've participated on the training. Just share with us, like, what are some of the things you learned? What has been your experience so far? Like, do you think like you, after you came or before you came and after you finished the training, you've really changed, or some of the skills that you've gained? It could be positive experience, it could be negative experience. So I would like to welcome the floor to anyone. Please, you can feel free to share. You can unmute yourself, you can put your video on, you can also just be on audio. Anyone who would like to go first?
Hi, Ruth.
Hey, Cynthia.
First of all, I'd like to thank you, CodeHack. Sorry, Pwani Techno Girls, not CodeHack. Thank you very much for the opportunity that you've granted me. First of all, back then while I was in college, I had a training, and it was on mobile development, but not with Codula. We used PHP. So after that time, I created an app, but it didn't get to work. Like, I did create it, but I did not use it. So when I went to an interview and you're asked, show us your project or show us your work, I don't have anything to show. So it really brought my confidence down because I had nothing to showcase. But when I applied at Pwani, and then I got the opportunity, I've really, really, really learned a lot. The website, all the things that I've learned at Pwani Techno Girls. I just want to say thank you. The dedication of you teachers, even being there in the middle of the night just to assist us. Mine is just, I'm just saying thank you. Thank you very much, Ruth, and the entire team. May God really bless you.
Oh, wow. That is really encouraging.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
At least now I have
yeah.
something that I'll share. Maybe when I go somewhere in an interview, I have something to showcase. You've boosted my confidence as a person, even career-wise. I was just a stay-at-home now, a mom, but now I have something. I'll go outside and say, this is what I've learned. I've learned so many things, very many. I can't say anything negative about Pwani. It's just positive, positive, positive. May God really bless you, Ruth, and your team.
Oh, Cynthia, that is really great. Actually, you even inspire us more. And even remember during the hackathon, you could stay even until 2 a.m., 3 a.m., just working on your solution. And this is just to say, like, nothing you put in the effort and the hard work always go unrewarded. Yeah, so even when I was just joining and seeing how all of you are building your solutions, debugging and being able to learn, I believe it will really go far, even with the networks that we have and the opportunities we have here at Pwani Techno Girls. We look forward to continue supporting you. Even as our guest speaker, Laura, said that you need to utilize these opportunities. Now you have an app. There's so many like competition. There's so many funding opportunities. You can just share your application. Like, it doesn't matter whether you've been selected or not, like as the best or not. No one will ask you about that. So go grab these opportunities, be able to share the work that you do. And we will continue actually, because we always have you on the WhatsApp group. We'll continue checking on you. We'll continue monitoring your progress. And if there is any opportunities that you can benefit, we will always continue sharing on our WhatsApp. So we are super excited, Cynthia, and we are really inspired by your hard work and commitment as well.
Okay, thank you very much, Ruth.
Thank you, Helen. I can see your hand is raised.
Wow, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, so once again, let me just say thank you so much. It hasn't been easy, by the way, and I want to congratulate all the ladies. They've done remarkable ideas. They come up with remarkable projects, and it's been a tough time for all of us. Some are in school, some are mothers, they are babysitting their babies, and they still came together. They put themselves together to come and develop into new ideas, developing into IT. And as Laura said, that when you're innovating something, you're initiating growth. And true, it's growth that I've experienced, because initially I never knew anything to know with app development, but upon applying with the Pwani Techno Girls and being trained on it, I've learned a lot. I've learned that hard work really sometimes pays. Despite the fact that I was into 4 projects at once, it wasn't really easy for me, because you also have to focus on your school projects and you're also focusing on hackathon. And it was that week that I was defending my project. So I really can say that it was really energy draining that day. But as it initiates growth and as we are always learning, I just want to say that the way I got into Pwani Techno Girls and the way I'm going through it, it's a different process. And I'm changing every day. My level of knowledge, skills is always improving every day. And now I can be proud to say that I developed an app. And if I go even into an interview, because I'm graduating in the next few months, I'll say that I developed this app and here is how it works. So I just want to say thank you to Pwani Techno Girls, and may God always continue blessing you. Thank you.
Oh, that's really kind words from you, Helen. Yes, we are also very proud. All of you, we have a Play Store account that is permanent, and we would like all of you to host your application in a way that one day that you don't have your application, you can always tell people, here is my application, you can download it from here. So everyone is open, even if, you know, like with us Polytechno girls, sometimes it goes beyond like you are the best. What we always consider is, are you really committed? Are you really passionate? Do you really want to continue with your solution? So even after the CodeHack, then we take a short break. We really like to encourage all of you. You want to continue with your app, you want to modify your app, you want advice on the app, even as we move into the post-mentorship training. Maybe you are not amongst the top 10 or the best, but you really want to get the support to be able to continue. Absolutely, that is something in Polytechno Girls we take into account, and we will continue supporting you. And we really look forward, like you also like get opportunities, like some of the CodeHack alumni that have also really done well, like Hazel. She actually, when she joined, she was just into psychology. She didn't know anything about technology. She learned how to develop. She became the best. She didn't even stop there. She went and applied internship for one of the biggest company. And with the skills that she had, she was very confident. She applied for funding in one of the, there's so many opportunities that even Laura mentioned for women. So some will be sharing them on the WhatsApp group. I would like all of you to maintain, because we'll keep sharing opportunities and programs. This is where you can benefit, and we are always happy to continue supporting you. You know, like anytime you reach out to us, we always respond, no matter what. Sometimes it can take some time because of some of the programs we are doing, but we always ensure that we respond back and support you, because this is something that we are really passionate about, and this is what we want to see, that all of you are able to succeed, especially in technology. Yeah, so this is really amazing and very good to hear from all of you that you've really benefited from the program, and we're really looking forward to benefiting more. Even at the end of the CodeHack, your solution might be so good, and the other team members from CodeHack can join. Okay, let me join and support Helen. You become like a team, the way we started Polytechno Girls. This is something like an initiative that is good. Maybe so and so could join in together and come and support you. You have like different stakeholders, like maybe you can have someone who can market your app. You have someone who can just do like reach out. So you can still come together and even decide to come up with a company together as CodeHack. Like, you know, you cannot do it alone. You get funding, they will require like a group. You know each other. You say so and so, come, let's make a team. Let's launch this into the market. We want you like just to push yourself as the way you've really pushed yourself within the 5 weeks, to be able to progress and also advance. And we will always be there to support you. Oh, great. Anyone else who like to share the experience as well? As we wait for our judges to come back, then we will close. Yeah, today I think the session has really been long, but we are very happy and proud of all of you. Okay, so as we wait for the judges, if anyone, you can also put your comments on the chat. If you want to speak, you can raise your hand. I can see you, and then you can share. But meanwhile, I can share some of the work that we do. 1 minute. I can share some of the videos and some of the programs that we've been able to learn. Just 1 second. Here. Great. So this is there are various videos, maybe some of the programs you might not have known, how we've been working on various programs. So I'll play some of the videos, but anyone feel free to interrupt. Can you hear it?
No.
Okay, I think let me share and share it with sound. Okay, thank you for letting me know.
I am a web and mobile developer. I am the Director of Professional Development at Polytechno Girls. CodeHack is an initiative by Pwani Technogirls that targets young girls and women from marginalized backgrounds to acquire employable skills in coding in web development. This will enable them to be part of the digital economy and be able to sustain themselves. We believe that including women in acquiring technology skills will improve their self-reliance and economic empowerment. This is geared towards achieving gender equality SDG, target indicator 5.b, that enhances the use of enabling technology, particularly ICT, that is information and communication technology, to promote empowerment of women.
So that is the CodeHack session that we used to have physically.
Lucidchart presents.
Let me share with you again one of the programs. I'm still checking on the chart as well.
At first, because we started coding and it was like, what am I going to do this kind of thing? Like it's so difficult. And then as I went by, and then I realized that it was so simple and it was very interesting coding. And like I was so happy that I am a girl who can code, you know. And I just wanted to be an inspiration to other girls also.
Okay.
Everything is made with code, everything.
You have to innovate, and innovation is a core part of human being.
Coding means a lot to me. I love coding. I've been always having this dream of having like a tech space in Mombasa only for women and girls.
I think I was interested in technology since I was little. I love experimenting and being like a maker.
I grew up without having no computers at all. I learned to use computers when I was in university. It was like absolutely, like it was mind-blowing.
There's this tradition that our community have impacted on us, that it's only male who are very good at coding, which is very wrong. I believe it's just the exposure the girls don't have. Like if we bring them together, show them they can also be very good at it.
Usually when it comes to women, they're like stereotyped not to be very advanced in technology, that they don't use technology enough. I think a lot of women are afraid to start something because they're afraid of being wrong. But in terms of technology, being wrong is actually a perfect condition. All you have to do is try. Try, fail, just delete it.
There are a lot of women that are doing amazing stuff, so maybe we need to find a way to show role models in a different way. Like, yes, she's an engineer, but she loves pink stuff, or she's a supermodel that is doing coding. Maybe we can start with putting these amazing women out there.
And if the story is out there, other women can see, okay, if she can do it, perhaps I can also do it. All I have to do is that I find an opportunity.
The bad part is that in the past, we have not given them the full opportunity to say, yes, girl, go and do whatever you want. And here in Mexico happens a lot that girls want to pick a career, and sometimes parents are the ones that says, no, you should do this for women. So everything is cultural.
We are on Eastern culture, so you are expected to get married at a certain age. It's kind of hard to balance all of that things. I mean, you have to be a mother, you have to be a wife, you have to also like to work. I feel that I always and constantly need to like prove myself.
outside here, people have the mentality that women cannot code. For instance, I presented a project and they were like asking me, Ruth, can you really do this?
What have you done? What? Tell me, show me, say me. So you need to prove. For women, you need to prove, and for men, you don't need.
Digital skills are maybe presented in Kenya, but it's not that, like, they always take it very serious. They value other subjects as compared to it. That's why, like, you find maybe few ladies not doing it.
I see that technology will be the core of like the future. A lot of jobs are being changed by the presence of technology.
There are a lot of opportunities for women outside here. The jobs market in the technology side is really expanding.
So if we have more experimented girls and women in technology and in programming, we are going to have the women that build our future. So basically what we want is women building their own futures.
So let's not be left behind. Let's come out in big numbers and make the world a better place.
So girls, if you want to do something with IT, why not?
Yeah, so you can see that was just a video that was taken almost 4 years ago by an organization that was trying to film some of the activities done by women in technology. And just listening to the video again, some of the things that we'd really set even as an organization has really come to pass. We wanted to have a space where like girls and young women will just come and learn and make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes, fail. Sometimes your code doesn't work, you get sessions that we have to speak about your experience. Even at some point, we'll invite you to come and do some of the trainings. The same way like you could see Madam Joanne, and also some of the trainers doing. So we really like to grow with you. It's just the opportunity has been presented for you. It's just you utilizing it. We're always there. We keep sharing a lot of opportunities, a lot of programs for you to benefit. So we hope you're going to embrace them and also learn as much as possible from our team. Let me check some of the comments. Oh, this is really kind. I just see very kind messages from all of you. Mine is to say thank you to Pony Techno Girls for giving us this great knowledge. Personally, it has been a learning and a healing journey. Looking forward to doing great things with this powerful knowledge. I also want to thank you, Pony Techno Girls, for the awesome knowledge and support you offered. This is Olga. I'm sincerely indebted to Pony Techno Girls. I've learned so much, and honestly, the IT space is amazing. I always look forward to learning something new during the sessions. Thank you. Oh, wow. This is really great. And always know that this is what really inspires us to continue doing this program. And we believe that even next year, we're going to look for opportunities. We're going to get more partners that can come in here and even support all of you. That can come and even support all of you during this time. Yeah, so even it has really been hard, just even joining some of the sessions in the middle of the night. Some of you had kids, and I know as women, we always, I think God gave us like an extra wisdom and extra energy to be able to handle so many things. You're able to overcome this. So this is a very, very good opportunity for you. Even you just saying you are selected for CodeHack, you participated, you build an application. This is really, really great. It's something that you can present on the interview. And if there's an opportunity, they want Pony Techno Girls to be able to recommend you, write a recommendation. Absolutely. Feel free to reach out to Madam Joan or I. We will be ready to support you to make sure that you're able to proceed on your next career. Okay.
Ruth, I have a question.
Please go ahead.
Will the certificates be in hard copy or soft copy?
Okay, so for the certificates, we are going to do soft copy. So the soft copies will be sent to, we'll have like a drive, we'll put all the certificates. You can print it on your own, and you can always have it in case maybe even you lose the physical copy, because not all of you are in different regions. It will not be economically valuable for us to send certificates to all of you, but it will be easier if we send the certificates to you, then you can even print them by your own. But yeah, it's very easy for you to do that, and having that digital certificate could also be very good for you.
Okay, thank you. And another question is, can we get to apply for other opportunities?
I think in nearby we'll be doing a program called Africa Code Week. As the leading organization here in Kenya, it's a program that trains teachers, kids to code across the country, across Kenya. So this is a program we can invite you. You can learn a simple tool. Scratch is even much simpler than Codula. Then after that, you can train teachers. You can also train students. So we will really welcome all of you in all our programs. If we always put an application, you apply, because you are our alumni, we will always consider you.
Okay, so thank you. You'll be updating us on the WhatsApp group?
Yes, please. We just remain on the WhatsApp group. We always do our best to ensure that the WhatsApp group is strictly for the programs and activities we do, so that we don't crowd it with lots of messages. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, great. You're welcome. And I'm so glad that all of you have been able to stay, and our judges are here. I'm sure we'll take a few minutes to finalize. Joanne, karibu sana.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. And wow, I just want to hand it over to one of the judges. The judges have done this as very quickly as possible, and they were very fair. And I just want to welcome one of the judges who's ready to pitch. Let me see if they are back. Kelvin is back.
Okay.
And then we have, I think we are still waiting for a couple of more people to come. Awesome. You're waiting for Sarah and Natasha, and then finally Gladys. They're yet to arrive. Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. Sarah, would you want to lead us? To lead the judges, maybe. Sarah or Kelvin or Natasha or even Gladys, anyone can go ahead.
Well, let me take my friend. Hi, we are back. Rather, I'm back, and I hope I stay back. So, that was impressive, and that was hard. Yani, ilikuwa ngumu. And that is why, as much as even the semi-final, kila mtu mlikuwa mmeachana na one point. So it is actually very hard, but I'm very glad. That means that whatever you have produced is high quality. Tujipigieni makofi. Hebu switchini all niwasikie mkijipigia makofi. So yeah, so personally I'm very impressed.
Thank you.
Yes, so I'm very impressed. And let me tell you, ladies, your ideas are valid. It does not matter how unaweza kosa kujiamini, you think that whatever you've done is not enough, but imagine you have spent your time on it, and I imagine when you're doing research on that particular idea, you have really you have learned something new, sindio? So I would say stick to your idea, because the more you stick to it, the more you learn, and the more you refine it, and finally it's going to be a real entity that you can truly, it can earn you money. And Joanne, how long should I speak? Because mimi naongeanga. How long do you want me to speak? Should I give the other judges a chance?
I'm not sure, Ruth.
Yeah, I think because time has really gone, we can just have like very few remarks from the judges, and then we can announce the semi-finalist.
Okay. So my bottom line is, before I leave, is that just know having advertisements in your app is an option for revenue generation. So always keep that in mind, even as you proceed to grow your app. Asante.
Thank you.
Oh, awesome. Want to welcome the next judge, Gladys.
All right, thank you, team. And thank you to the ladies who've had great innovations. We've noted them. Your ideas are powerful. They are great. We've seen some of them that they have potential. If you continue to, to develop them, they have potential. Keep up the good work. And thank you so much for your efforts. Thank you.
I think Kelvin dropped. Kelvin, are you still there? I think Kelvin dropped.
Yeah.
No, he's there. Okay.
Yeah, so the thing that came up mostly was especially on the revenue generation, and as Sarah has advised us also, you should also look at ads, though not too much of ads, because sometimes it takes away the user experience. And another thing I noted is on the bookings. I'm not sure if you also think of what if that time slot is already booked. So you should also look into that. However, all the ideas are great. We had a hard time, as we were really close to each other, 1 mark, half a mark. So yeah, keep doing the great job, and don't stop today. Yeah, make sure you work on your idea even after today. Thank you.
Okay. Who is announcing the semi-finalist judges?
Our MCA.
Sarah, is it you? Please go ahead. Oh, I think we lost her. No, I think she's there. Sarah or any other judge who is ready, who have the list of the selected semi-finalists. Okay, she's there. Sarah. Sarah, we can't hear you.
Okay, maybe I'll go through the.
Okay, that's great, Calvin.
So I'm going to announce our top 3 ideas, those who managed to hit our top 3. So this is where celebration begins. And I'll start with the one at the 3rd position. So our number 3 was Damaris Aswa Pamodzi Child. Some celebration.
Oh my goodness, thank you. Such an honor.
Okay, so that was our number 3. At closely following at position 2. At position 2, we had Eunice Orina with Medicare app.
Hi, thank you so much.
Now, for the 1st position, I think let us prepare to celebrate. Congratulate our. But she was only topped by half a mark. Closely followed at half a mark. So we are all winners here today. And but one of us managed to be the top. And our 1st position was taken by Helen Adhiambo, Liena Farm mobile application. So is Helen here?
Thank you so much.
I was wondering, I couldn't hear you celebrate. Okay, so that's our selection, but you are all winners, and if you look at the points are very narrow, and you all did a great job. Back to you, John.
Awesome. Thank you very much to the judges. I want to, Ruth, maybe I want to hand it over to you.
Okay. Thank you so much, judges, and congratulations to everyone who've made it to the top 3. Congratulations to everyone who's made it to the semi-finalists, and congratulations to all the CodeHack. It took a lot of effort and sacrifice for you even to be able to even go through the training, the hackathon, and to even submit your application. I would like to pass my congratulations to all of you. To our judges, also thank you so much for the amazing work you've done. You've journeyed with us from cohort 1 and finally to cohort 3. We really appreciate your time, your commitment, and always there to support the work that we do. That one we don't take for granted. And also just to give a shout out to our program lead, Joanne. Let's really clap for Joanne. She's really done a great work. Yeah, the CodeHack, yeah, that's really great. The CodeHack girls can bear witness. Joanne is very, very supportive. Honestly, I've never met like someone is very supportive as Joanne. She can support even in the middle of the night, provided you show commitment that you want to learn, and she will be there to support you. So Joanne, we really appreciate your commitment. and the support that you give these girls. You're a role model, a mentor to them, and most of them will succeed in technology because of the sacrifice and the efforts you give to them. So they are really proud and very happy for you to take them through and take the leadership of CodeHack program. Yeah, and maybe to the finalists, maybe the top three, maybe you can say a few words, and then I can hand it over to Joan to close, because I think time is also running.
Okay, let me start. Can you hear me? Okay, so first of all, I want to thank the Pwani Techno Girls team. Personally, I had no clue about anything to do with coding, so it was my first experience, but I thank every one of you for the support, for just being there when all of us needed you, even in the middle of the night. You guys were just there for us, supporting us, holding us hands, just telling us it is okay, you can make it. Even when we were thinking of just dropping everything, you guys were just there to tell us that it is okay. And personally, I remember the last week was so hard for me. I lost my very close friend of mine who was very, very close. So I had a hard time even attending the sessions, but you guys were there. Anytime I could just get a little time that I was productive, I could reach out to you guys, and you were very, very supportive. So thank you so much. I really appreciate each and everyone. Also the whatever, my fellow, can I call them colleagues in this CodeHack session, the Cohort 3. You guys have been amazing. I remember we've been posting our problems, our challenges on the WhatsApp group, and each one of you have been just supporting us to maneuver around the challenges. So thank you so much, girls. You've been very supportive, and I really appreciate you. Thank you.
Hi everyone. Am I audible enough?
Yes, you are.
I would like to say thank you to the whole team. I mean, this is so a lot to take in. I'm excited. Thank you so much for the opportunity, for the time and everything. A lot has been said on what we should improve for the apps which we have developed. I'm going to take that insight and implement it. So thank you once again.
Awesome. Yes, Helen.
Wow, good evening once again. Okay, let me just take this time to thank Pwani Techno Girls for the opportunity they've given us. And let me congratulate all the participants, all our tutors, Madam Joanne, Ruth, Noor, and the other lady, I don't remember her name so well, but you've really been a supporting team to us. Even though it wasn't easy for us, because being a student and also being a student in another thing, doing projects and your own projects, it hasn't really been easy for me. But you are always there to support, you're always there to answer our questions, even though sometimes they could take long to be responded to, but they really mattered. The time that we've really invested here, I really can't say anything. I just say thank you so much. I really never expected this one. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Looking forward for more exposure. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you very much, guys. And thank you so much to our Executive Director, Ms. Ruth Kaveki, for making all this possible. And to the judges, you guys have always supported us all the time. Thank you very much. To everyone who has stayed this long and to everyone who has just made sure that this program is possible, we send a shout out to all of you. And today is actually unique because actually one of the outstanding students, because actually let's just, this is a brief thing. Among the teachers, you know, there is someone maybe who has not made it, but the trainers feel like, this is a person who's outstanding. And the reason why from the semifinals, this time is a bit different. We are going to select one outstanding student, because this is a person who acquired the skills by herself and developed the app with zero help. Okay, we were encouraging, we are not saying that those who are developing with help didn't do well, but it shows that this is a person who has great research skills as well as great problem solving skills.
Initiative.
Yes, yeah, he's pushed herself to take that initiative to do it by herself. She got zero help in app development, zero help in pitching, zero help in anything. We just received her submission and she's in the semis. That is Hogla. Hogla, congratulations for being the outstanding participant, and you are the top 4 now. It's not top 3 again. You're in the top 4. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you very much as well. And we will contact you on the next steps. You are all winners. And we really look forward to having you in, let's say, in a post-mentorship group. But for now, go and rest. We have taken, I think, close to 3 hours. Go and rest and just take this in, and we wish you all the best. Thank you all, and have a restful evening. And okay, it's morning to Ruth's end. She's in the US of A. Good, have a restful morning and a fantastic day on your end. And to you ladies, have an awesome evening. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.